Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Genshin Impact, where today, I think we're diving into the new event.
I think so.
I don't know much about it, other than it is about poetry.
It is about poetry.
It's about the words from your heart, the soul, one would say.
Yeah.
It's an event about that, and I'm excited. Fun fact you should know about me, I hated poetry in school. Don't get me wrong, I love poets and I love poems. I think they're beautiful.
Oh, it's this event.
Making them myself, however, I was terrible at back in freaking when was it mandatory, Dan? When did you have a poetry class? When did school make
just something school does?
Is it? I think it may be different. I had to take it like in 8th grade, I think. It was something like that. Freaking dude.
That's for the other event.
I still have PTSD from that year. I remember just like having like total like panic sessions of like, what do I do? Class is in 30 minutes and I forgot to do this poem.
And see, that's why you just make one up.
I had to. I got like an A- or maybe a B+ in that class. I did okay for someone who was, you know.
I mean, that's what I always did.
I for someone who definitely forgot to do a lot of his homework most of the time in that class. Because it only would take you like 5 minutes usually, but then I'd always wait. And so, yes, I understand that this is...
Oh, no, baby, don't do that. No, nom.
This is like, this is, what is this, self-induced PTSD? But still.
Self-induced pain.
It's self-induced pain, yes. That is exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in Leeway. Right, because it's the anniversary event, which usually is in Leeway.
Is this the anniversary?
I don't know. What quest did you click?
This is the poetry one.
Okay, well this is the anniversary patch, so I'm assuming this is the anniversary event. Right? Oh no.
Hello, Venti. Hello, Hu Chao.
Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Hello, everybody.
Do I spy a traveler and a Paimon?
What?
We were just talking about you.
What about
This
us?
is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
What?
Hello, you two. What are the odds?
It's been too long. I'll bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on. I can see it in your eyes.
Never a dull moment on this Teyvat trip.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious?
Ooh.
Probably both, hopefully.
We were talking about one certain traveler and how two's company but three's a crowd as the inseparable duo tore around Teyvat, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures. They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
What? That was impressive, but what?
What the? It just gets worse and worse.
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stonegate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of 1 speech each what this event is about?
Accounting festival.
Accounting festival.
It's not, though that does sound fun. Maybe we missed an opportunity.
Quite possibly.
In fact, it's a poetry gala, jointly hosted by representatives from both Mondstadt and Leeway.
I just hope this time it actually rhymes.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I feel so bad for any of the English translators who are like, oh, flip.
Well, the problem with this is you can't just translate what they're saying, because you do that, then it just doesn't rhyme.
Because rhymes usually don't translate.
Rhymes only work in the language they're presented.
In other words, Genshin probably had to make a ton of poetry for each version. That's crazy.
At least I hope they did. Or we'll have another repeat of that one New Year's.
Huh, I will say, that was pretty good. That was pretty good rhyming right there. Well, I don't know if that was rhyming. It was more poetry of just, it was numbers, numerical countdowns, and ups. Yeah. What kind of poetry is that?
Poetry? I don't know.
Okay.
There's tons of different poetries. I don't know them.
Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Who here during the Lantern Rite?
Was that the rapping one? Because honestly, most of that's a blur.
It may have been that one. I don't remember.
Oh, something about writing poetry together? That's right. At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste. You know, it's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit.
Was the banquet one with Zhang Li and Venti, was that the same as the
Yeah,
rapping
yeah,
one?
that's what they're talking about. Yeah, because that was after the show.
Gotcha.
And now, I finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually, in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to successfully organize the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
How far does that spread out? Because, like, eventually is everyone? Technically, everyone's a neighbor of someone. Except Inazuma. Man, you'll just be all of Teyvat and the Shogun is sitting over in a corner sad.
No, don't say that. That's such a sad thing to think about.
Bit of a weird name.
Liyue's poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With two nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun, and a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another.
True.
Hu Tao and I will be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so please forgive my dreadful performance just now.
Yeah,
It is totally fine. There's just also a cat staring very intently at us.
Yeah, Cinder currently
there.
is sitting to the right of the television, just staring dead onto us. She's like glued her eyes to us. And now she's looking at your hands, actually. I think she hears the clicking of the controller.
She's so cute.
Not at all, Venti. You followed my lead most excellently.
Maybe, I don't know.
You flatter me.
I'm not an expert of poetry. I just like listening to people do it. It's pretty.
Have you heard me talk? I don't know how to run.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved.
Okay, here's the weird thing. I don't really care for writing poetry myself, but I do like rhyming. It's weird. Because rhyming is fun. You just think of words that sound like other words. And then sometimes it doesn't even have to actually sound like it. You just have to give it a pause or something. Because you can twist words and make them sound like other words if you manipulate them and stuff. It's fun.
Forsooth, I won't.
I won't to dabble? What?
Forsooth, I am wont to dabble in verse.
Is this Shakespeare?
Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be amazing. Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away.
But the sea of clouds always return. It's because that is an
Looks
option.
like someone's got a knack for this.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little.
Please don't.
All right, so basically
We're in trouble.
you guys are here to discuss the activities for the poetry gala, right? Oh, looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or two. You guessed it so effortlessly, but you still guessed it wrong.
Ouch.
Oh.
Huh? Wait, Paimon guessed wrong?
We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
Oh, Zhao.
I already told you. I'm not going.
Xiao, you're here too!
Never having penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid, as you well know.
The what atmosphere?
Okay.
Hey now, there's a first time for everything, right? We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time.
You don't just waddle over here like you didn't just do something. What was that?
The cat just bit something.
Uh-huh.
And she's now walking by like nothing happened.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's
And you don't
amazing.
even have to join us in person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on. But at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things out.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
Join us. It'll be fun.
I'll consider it.
Yay, the edgy boy is coming.
Any event with Xiao is always good.
It's nearly time. Why don't you all head to the venue and take a look around? Quite a few of your friends should have arrived by now.
Ooh.
Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony. So, we'll catch up with you later. Plus, our Adeptus friend might need a bit more convincing. We'll see if we can coax him down.
I am so excited for next year's anniversary because Farina should be a part of it.
I at least hope so.
I hope.
Yeah, we'll be on our way then.
Well, technically the Shogun hasn't been a part of it yet.
Yeah,
Or
I guess
Nahida.
most of the things she's done is like Ben and Inazuma. So
Honestly, the last one was just Venti and Zhongli getting together. We haven't even had Nahida join the party or the Shogun.
I'm just excited for what Farina joins in because it's going to be awesome. Yes, I am bleeding. I do understand. The cat got me earlier.
I should have put medicine on it. Congenial gathering. I hope I said that right.
I think you got it.
How about that for an opening?
Yes, I like it. But if we could give it a bit more oomph, it would be even better.
Oomph.
I think we should lead with a bang, dip into a slippity slide,
Is
and
that-
then whoosh into a whoop whoop, boom!
A little woo woo.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Is that Fontaine over there?
Yes, that's Fontaine.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's that place we still can't go to and probably will next patch. Maybe.
Got
Maybe.
it?
Got it. Completely understood.
Well, I'm glad you two can understand each other. I'm gonna go run away before I start to.
Woo woo.
Oh no. Wait, is that a chest I've somehow missed?
Yes, that is a chest you've somehow missed.
What?
Damn, I thought you explored Leeway like 100%.
No, I explored Inazuma 100%.
What are you on Leeway?
I'm like 80, 70.
Okay, so a vast
80,
majority of
71.
it has been explored.
Most of it. Inazuma
This-
is the thing I have.
Okay, I think we have this conversation like once every 6 months, but like it is mind-boggling to me of how big of a game this is, and it's free. I understand that this game incentivizes you to obviously spend money because that's how gacha
That's
works.
how gachas go.
And that's how they afford such a big game being free. But like, imagine if we were like, imagine we were back when like you were like 5 and I was like what? I was like 8 or 9 and stuff like that. And like we were so young and like free games were so rare.
Lively. Didn't think there'd be so many people here already. And a lot of them are familiar faces. Let's go say hi.
And as kids, we didn't have many games. Imagine being a kid and having this to play.
Yep.
As long as the kid doesn't steal their parents' credit card to buy characters, as long as that doesn't happen, I think this would be great.
Ooh, I spy from my little eye. Water boy, popsicle boy. Diona.
I think that's Yaimiko? No.
I think that's Fischl over there. And
Yeah, official maybe. And Mika.
and Mika. I think that's everyone. That's
Oh.
loaded in at the moment.
I honestly thought it was Yaimiko at first. No, it is Noelle, I think.
Oh, it is Noelle. It's not official.
Nice.
I guess she would be with Moda if she did come.
Where's Amy?
Well, look who's here. This poetry fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
Yo.
Hey, Shincho and Changyun are here too.
I was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
Oh man, who could they be talking about?
Sorry, I had to cough.
Don't you mean Noelle?
Oh, is it Noelle?
Yeah, it'd be Noelle.
Oh,
Are
I
you
thought it was
talking
Jean.
about Noelle? Yeah, she's super strong.
I thought it was Jean. Yeah, I was wrong. Dang.
She's more of a paper lifter, not much of a boulder lifter.
What? I totally think Jean could use her anima to pick up a boulder. Think so?
Without it.
Without it? Okay.
Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you to introduce us later?
Sure.
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
Huh? What investigation?
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Well, that's disconcerting, but also nice to see Noelle as a part of a main event again.
Yep,
The
it's been
second time.
Been a while.
Man, she needs more love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure that wasn't really an evil spirit?
Open your mind to all possibilities, and I'm sure you will find the answer.
What did
What?
you guys? What?
I suppose that's true. Hey, wait a second. You're not planning on telling everyone here, are you?
What? What are you talking
What do
about?
you mean by that?
Are you sure it's not evil spirit? No, you need to open your mind up and, broaden your horizons.
I
Tell-
mean,
tell
one
me-
shouldn't jump to conclusions, but at the same time, oh hey, you're the toy maker, right? Crap.
Oh crap, I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Talk to the small cat girl.
They all use the same model. Fine. Oh hey, alcohol.
Yep.
Diona!
Yo.
Traveler in Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here.
The celebration.
Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry.
A mixologist. Is that a real thing?
Why not? But thought you hated it.
You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it.
Unless you're trying to make terrible drinks that taste amazing still.
Of course I hate it. But it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all. Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know.
All you're gonna
Oh.
do is make them look good. But you know what? You do you.
You do you.
Chase after that dream of crushing the industry.
Yeah.
How do you figure that? All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can create the most disgusting concoctions imaginable. Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again.
How does she make it taste so good?
Apparently everything she picks just really mixes well. She's very popular.
Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result.
Usually.
Humph, just you wait. I ain't about to mess this up.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Are you gonna write some poetry with us too? Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself.
It's at this moment I realize that she has a little twin cat on her ascot? Whatever that is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
noticed it.
It's the twin cat's tail bar. Wait, that's the name, right?
I think it's just the cat's tail.
Is it just
Or-
cat's tail?
I don't know.
You should join in. It'll be fun. Fine, if I have time.
And
Now,
the
should
extra
I try adding loach pearls or horse tails next?
horse, like horse tails, or like a
That's
plant
gotta.
called horse
Yeah, that's
tail?
gotta be a
Oh,
plant.
wait. Since we're in Liyue, I should add some Jueyun chili.
How the freak is that gonna taste good?
Spicy alcohol.
Spicy alcohol.
So what were the sound effects afterwards? Oh, hello there.
Hairball.
Ooh. Hello, Mika. Hello, Noelle.
Mika! Noelle!
How is Noelle not a full-blown knight?
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
Hi, you sound happy. That's weird. What's going on?
What? Mika can be happy.
He's usually worried.
Well, yeah, but it's a festival.
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
Yes.
Yes. Man, that is a mouthful.
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
It's a very long name. Are you here as Mondstadt's representatives?
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that.
Uh-huh.
We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue.
So representatives?
But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself.
Yeah, that seems about right.
She's a true knight.
She is a little something other than that.
Oh, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as Sir.
That's...
How are you still in training?
How is she still in training?
It's been like 3 years.
I know she's supposed to be clumsy, right? I think.
But I don't know, man.
What? No. Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Why does it feel like these two could keep this up all day?
Really does.
Anyway, Master Jean did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can.
Uh-huh.
But I haven't written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
Same.
I actually have the same concern.
Well, the important thing is just to participate. I mean, there's a first time for everything.
Yeah, plus
Yes.
you won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer, you know.
We are.
Really?
Yes.
In that case, we'll try our best too.
Perhaps the challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
No. But if that motivates you, then awesome.
Maybe the Knights of Favonius have to take a poetry class.
Man, that would suck.
Yeah, I would not like that.
You have to dazzle in the light.
I just hire Venti to be my teacher. Be like, here's some booze.
Go
Teach me your ways.
far.
He would do it.
But anyway, no backing out now. See you soon.
Sure. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Nope. Good luck.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
We'll write together.
There you go. I love her roses in her hair. Dang.
What do you think the key to a good poem is, Mika? Do you have any idea?
Huh? I'm not too sure either.
Yeah.
If I'd known we'd be doing this sooner, I would have asked Miss Lisa to recommend some books on the topic.
That would have been nice, but a little late for that.
No tixie backsies.
Oh, takesy backsies. Where are we going?
Into the painting.
Right here.
Oh, wait, hold up. Are we actually going into the
Poems and
painting?
melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Did we fall asleep?
No, a strong gust of wind blew in and people closed their eyes.
Got it.
So, I guess Hutao knows that he's the Anima Archon.
Two
Hey.
greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Actually, leave it. I would leave it to Hutao to find out who the Archons are, because I'm pretty sure she knows Zhongli is the Archon.
I mean, the statues look identical to him, so. Honestly, it'd be a little hard not to pin that on him. But hey, you kind of look identical to the statues we have all over our country. Are
Chiseled
you?
features and all that.
Are you him?
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Finches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Lua and Mondstadt.
Cool.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
also
Wow.
known as the NNCPG.
The
We're your
Nickelback?
hosts, Liyue's verse monger of the darkest alleys, Hutao.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard.
Well, I'm glad you're at least owning it.
The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest. So please enjoy this poetry fest.
Oh,
I'd also
snap.
like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words. Just write from the heart in whatever form you like.
I feel like if you write from the heart, it would be a bit too red.
To help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days. Let's get right to it. The first theme is Riddle Me This.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a warm-up activity.
Aw, man, we gotta pull a real Arlecchino.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game.
What?
Well, you just get one of those little ribbons and it has something on it?
Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern.
What that?
Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them.
Oh, crap.
Oh, no.
We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize.
Ooh.
Wait, isn't this really bad? That they're giving the audience this power? Like in real life, wouldn't this be a terrible idea?
This would be a terrible idea.
And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
Riddle me this. Rex Lapis sucks.
Wow.
Got him.
Wow. Freaking Zhongli. Why you gotta do him like that, dude?
He brought it upon himself.
What? Geodaddy is fun.
Why are we leaning?
She's looking at Venti. Oh, can we read his mind? Or is that only in Sumeru? Dang it!
Non-Sumeru.
Come on, you're another Archon! Let us read your thoughts, even though it's probably just all about alcohol.
Kind of forgot how small they were.
Couldn't say alcohol for a
We
second there.
couldn't cajole Adeptus Shao in the end. He said he'd take a peek from the peaks, but that was all he'd agreed to. It's a real
Where?
shame. I had the perfect poem for his entrance and everything.
Oh, look at that night sky.
I can't run back up. Okay. Well.
Neuvillette is so tall.
Yes, he is.
Look at these people around us.
I think he's as tall as Zhongli.
Let's see what's on this lantern. A tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky.
Oh my goodness, this is so soothing. Stop. No.
Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
It's probably like Star Snatcher Cliff or something.
I'm talking about Leeway.
No. Oh, Leeway. Oh, okay.
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high. Is that it?
In a nutshell, yes.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon. Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
It's nothing really. Once you've spent enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick up on these things.
Yeah.
Where's a really high place up in the sky that has flowers?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on
Possibly.
the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. What could it be talking about?
Something that flies high and far. Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
Well, I thought we were talking about leeway.
Oh,
I think it was.
that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
I was thinking dandelions, but then they said leeway, and I went, ah.
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue. What would their equivalent of the dandelion be? If there even is one. What do you think, Traveler?
I have no idea.
I think dandelion is the right answer. Never mind, I was right. Well, that bothers me.
Great. Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
The important thing is that it is authentic.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem, then perhaps there are no wrong answers.
Well, then it's a frog.
Well, no
What?
matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's go look at the next one.
Oh, yes, I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
Dooba-dooba-dooba.
This one says, oh, this handwriting is just awful.
Well, ouchies.
I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips 1 piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
What? What? It's food, I think. Right?
I think.
Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
Is it not food?
Oh, Paimon, you have to look past the surface level meaning with riddles, or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
Huh? So have you got any ideas, Shinjo?
Well,
Singcho just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
Oh, he has terrible handwriting?
Oh, so this is Shinjo's riddle! You know, Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more elegant.
this festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
I'm surprised he has bad handwriting.
I mean, it does, considering he's an author, but remember, in the author event, he had to, like, trace his own name, like, 1 billion times to make it look professional. So,
Hey, not bad! So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the slide? or-
yeah, so I'm assuming he just maybe has rough handwriting.
Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
Or someone who studies the blade so carefully. It's kind of weird.
I mean, and also, he may have just jotted it down. A lot of the times when I write notes, like, I try to make my handwriting as pretty as possible whenever I'm doing something, like, official, but when I do notes, I just, like really quick. It's like, yeah.
Meanie!
If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Maybe Paimon will! We'll see who stumps who! Traveler, you'll help Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
Gladly.
Ha! At least you're nice to Paimon!
You know it, Paimon!
You
We
know
love
it.
you.
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Thank you.
Prepare to get stumped!
Does Diona have one? Is it about, like, destroying alcohol or something?
Probably.
Yes.
Where does it want me to go?
Right there. Grab it. Yes.
Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle, Paimon really doesn't have any clue how.
Oh, darn it. We're writing it.
Let's start by reading a few more of other people's for inspiration.
Oh, never mind.
On 4 long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite, and drink, not a sip.
Oh.
With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest.
Oh, wait, that last part's key. I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing rest. Oh, is it a bed? Maybe not.
Is this talking about some kind of animal?
I don't think so. All animals need to eat? The answer must be some kind of object.
It's a chair.
Chair. Close enough.
Huh? Diona, how did you guess it so quickly? Wait, were you the one who wrote it? No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head. I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws.
Oh.
Fair enough, and good to know cat people can talk to cats. I guess that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So a riddle needs to have a bait and switch.
I mean, usually.
Are you trying to write one? And thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one.
I love how blunt Diona is.
Maybe I should try to come up with one too.
Actually, it makes sense with her dad.
Is now hanging up.
Yeah.
Diona, do you want to know the answer? Nah, no need. I don't really care about winning a prize.
Yet,
Oh, okay then.
you do still.
Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event. We should regroup with the others.
Actually, I'm calling it now because Diona always just doesn't care about things or cares immensely, and yet it always backfires. I'm assuming she'll somehow win, maybe? Probably.
Sure, have fun.
I don't care about winning. Wins anyway. Oh,
That's usually how it goes.
yeah, okay.
Yo!
Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Gather round and look this way.
Oh, it's a, forget what they're called.
It's, where? What are we looking at?
On the left, the blue-haired girl.
Blue-haired girl. Oh, yeah.
Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud. If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Actually, yeah.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
Oh.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise my hand.
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. Ugh. This riddle is, unique, especially the handwriting. I have four corners, like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. Baked?
Is the handwriting that bad?
I pass through the lips, one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
How bad is this handwriting?
Okay.
They drew Shinchos.
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
You brat. It's pizza. The answer is pizza.
Sure. Sure, pizza. Yep.
Pizza the truth.
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind?
Ouch.
And while I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is it not? Like Mora meat?
I mean, technically, you can make it the square.
You can make it square. A lot of deep dish pizzas you can get are in like boxes and stuff like that. Depends where
honestly
you go.
depends, yeah.
Yeah, because then deep dish can also be circular. It really depends.
And who says Mora meat can't be square?
What is the shape of Mora meat? Actually,
It's like in the shape of a Mora.
like like a circle thing.
That's a circle, yeah.
Okay,
But you can make it a square.
but yeah, square Mora.
Eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy makes it easier to face problems that need solving. So,
You know, if you stretch it like that, maybe.
Just drop it.
okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
Yeah, I bet.
Maybe it's some other kind of food. No. Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more intelligent.
It's a book. It's a book.
No. Of course not.
I just got it. Did you have it already?
Silly.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time.
Paimon, you genius!
Paimon, you literary master.
Books.
Huh?
They're square and they got lots of big words baked into them. Every book that passes through your lips as you read it out loud makes you smarter. Not true always.
Well, I mean, yeah, big words. I mean, you could argue that because I know there's been a few times in my life where I've read definitely higher level books, like very higher level books, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm definitely learning a lot from this.
But sometimes not.
Oh, gotcha!
Actually, fun story. I don't know why, but seriously, you may anyone out there who wants to actually try this out, try reading like, I'm gonna say something crazy here, like 100-year-old books or like severely old books, because the grammar is so drastically different and the words and how they use everything is so different compared to nowadays. You'll learn a lot, and before you know it, you actually may have broadened your vocabulary, and you're like suddenly like, whoa, I know all these words I can use in different scenarios suddenly. And as long as you don't come off as like a know-it-all, a lot of people will go like, whoa, you know so much.
Oh my goodness, they're so hot. They know all these words.
There's totally people out there like that. You realize that.
Probably.
100% on both sides of that spectrum. 100%.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Books! The answer is books!
Wait, didn't she already?
So sparkly.
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Nice.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
Is Paimon gonna win?
What? So the answer was books? Oh, how did I not get that? Come on, Nika. Concentrate.
When did you figure out it was books? You figured it out, right? When did you figure it out? Was it when the
Around
square?
the same time as you.
Oh, okay.
We're awesome at this!
Yeah.
Oh, what Paimon meant to say was that you're awesome at this. Thanks for the point, Traveler.
You're welcome.
On to riddle number 2.
I gotta get in there first this time.
Oh no.
High above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Leela.
Oh, it's...
I got it!
Oh, snap. Okay, share the point.
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant that lives in cold, high
I mean,
places?
technically
Just do
Noelle
a-
said first, or you could coin flip it. Like,
Or just a quick game of rock, paper, scissors.
yeah.
Speaking of. Oh. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Shoot.
Oh, yeah, 2 out of 3.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Dang it. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Darn it!
Mika, please go ahead. As a full Knight of Favonius, you represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
You know, so many people around here have such nice looking hoodies, and none of them ever wear them.
Who needs a hoodie?
He does. He has one right there. I see it. It's in front of me. And none of them ever wear them. Sorry. I'm fine.
I'm okay.
No, how could I? It was you who thought of it first. You should be the one to guess.
Well, my answer isn't necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
Okay,
Wait,
we're gonna say
what?
it first before either of you decide on it.
No, I didn't. You were just before me.
Yeah, I was about to say, it actually was Noelle, if we're being accurate here.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see.
Wonderful. Please decide.
How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Sure.
I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit. So, Noelle, what do you say?
Yes, let's. Our answer is...
Cecilia!
I would have never guessed that.
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many Mondstadters to be the true wind bloom.
Oh, wow, that's a callback to several years ago.
Yep.
Woof.
Although, since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry. Any other answers?
Oh, I can't believe I was wrong. Maybe it's a plant from Liyue.
So, is it a dandelion?
Is the answer Qingxin? The poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude in a high place.
Correct. I wrote this one. Qingxin is the right answer.
Who are you?
You look like one of those people from the dream realm.
Yeah, the Hydro things.
Yeah. Considering your blue hair and blue eyes. And
Also,
the fact you look like him.
also very unique voice actor. Or actress.
Oh, Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
She's gonna have to try a bit harder.
However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They definitely fit the description of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on high. So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Aw.
Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all three contestants earn a point each.
Wow, these points are just going everywhere.
All right.
Hey, Shinjo's caught up to Paimon already.
We only just started.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so floaty?
Men, who could it be?
What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug, 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 down it goes.
What, Paimon?
That's Paimon's. They picked Paimon's riddle. Yay!
What?
What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle too hard?
Wait.
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
Is it the answer, Paimon? I genuinely don't know.
What? No way! Well, go on then. Tell us the answer if you're so sure.
The answer is Paimon.
What?
It's Paimon.
It's
I was
Paimon.
actually gonna say Paimon too.
Me too.
No! You're all completely wrong!
Is it gonna be Mora or something?
How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
Hey, why are you looking at the camera when you say it like that?
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
No.
How do you fly?
You're always floating.
Magic.
You never seem to get tired of it.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
You have
Yep.
no idea.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Glug, glug, glug. Wait. Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again?
Wait,
Think about it for a moment.
No, you're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the
Oh.
Jade Chamber. You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up there in the sky.
Yeah, actually, okay, that does work, yeah. Okay.
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately. In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
Huh? What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Oh.
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part?
Yep, best travel companion.
Ever.
Yep.
So cute.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yep, of course.
Look
you
how
are.
happy she is.
You're so happy. I can't wait for something traumatic to happen in the
Don't
future.
say that. Stop it.
Okay, then Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely adored Paimon.
So I'm assuming the whole plot twist that's going to happen with Genshin Impact will happen probably after we go to Snezhnaya?
Probably near the end of Snezhnaya, or maybe the middle.
Like, because I'm assuming they're going to make Genshin Impact, because they said they're only going to do, what, like 10 or so? Wait, how many chapters was it again? However many areas there were.
I know there
6
was
or 7?
the 7, 8. Wait, there are 7 elements, right?
I think so.
Then there was the 7 nations, and then there was the
The after chapter.
chapter.
So something's going to happen around there, because I'm assuming they'll just continue Genshin Impact. I cannot see Genshin ending in 2-3 years. I feel like that would be very crazy. They may just reset the story, though. They recently just did that to Impact 3rd. Impact 3rd has kicked off its, like, super 2.0 kind of thing, as in, like, it's a whole new story with characters and everything, which is crazy to me.
I mean, story's got to end eventually.
Yeah, so I wonder how they're going to deal with Traveler. Like, will they just go to a different world? Will they go to... what are they going to do?
I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe it's just a different game.
Maybe it ends. People are like, what? My money.
My
money.
My money. I mean, they're good at continuing stuff.
I think it'll be fine. I think.
Impact 3rd still has content being added
And you can
to
still
it.
use all the characters. It's
you
just
still have all the
new
characters.
game, basically.
Yep. I just wonder.
Gotta wonder.
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Shinto, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a little wrinklier.
A little wrinklier.
Didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before? Let's go ask him about it.
All right. Anyone else?
Anyone else want to chat with us? No,
Nope.
No one?
All right.
Okay. Roll out.
Hey, you two!
Hello.
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Ouch.
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
What is that smug expression?
What's the prize? And the price?
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
A good reward, I see.
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end customized service
She looks
package.
sad.
It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
Why is the prize a coffin?
Buy one, get one free.
Okay, admittedly, this is one heck of a prize. Coffins are expensive.
Especially a custom one for someone Paimon size.
And they said high end, so yeah. Dang.
I still see you're as bad as ever at your business.
Yeah. Who tell, you know.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, you can keep it.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
Really?
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. with any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
Wait, why? Wait, hold up. If they were able to call, shouldn't you, not bury them?
That's not part of the service.
That's.
If you wanted to medic, you should have called a doctor.
Is she gaslighting people with her services?
Possibly.
Like, oh yeah, we'll totally find your body wherever you die, anywhere, anytime. Just boom. As soon as you're dead, we're there.
I mean, how are they gonna know? They're dead.
True enough.
So,
Pre-order now.
what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
Oh, hey, a lizard.
Yo,
I'm gonna make you a potion later.
Daniel.
What?
How dare you?
What do you mean we? Chongyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you. Wasn't he saying something about needing help?
Ouch.
Oh, yeah. That.
What happened?
What?
How about I put it in riddle form?
I'd prefer you don't.
Huh? Isn't the competition over?
'Twas like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
What?
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps I should just explain it.
Yeah, please.
Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity.
A non-human entity.
Common enough.
It was
Okay.
floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first, I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it. But none of my methods had any effect on it. And when I went to try and get a closer look at it and tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
Well, of course it disappeared. You're over there shouting and like throwing paper at it. I mean, yeah, of course it would disappear. When you're like, trying to dispel it, it's just looking at you like, what are you
What is this weirdo doing to me?
Oh, he's getting closer and really fast. I'm out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Of course. I would do that.
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body.
What?
And if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it.
Oh, this is gonna be an overall plot thing, isn't it?
It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action. Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus or illuminated beast.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, you may have.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way.
Don't know if I would have reacted that way, admittedly.
You probably would have fainted.
Just like, hey.
Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth.
Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
Why don't you take a guess first, Tutao?
Oh, that's a yes.
That means you have.
Yeah.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous.
Okay.
How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
Ah.
What?
That'll make it comfortable.
Oh, does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
We are outside, Paimon.
Dun 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 dun.
But no. Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
That does not sound like an early night to me. That sounds like a very late one.
Oh, yeah.
In a very late morning.
But part 1 completed.
Whoa.
The event. Ooh.
Dang, wow.
Wow, that's actually gorgeous.
Okay.
Aww.
Okay. Wow. Hello.
That's adorable.
Wait, that pen looks like an arrow.
Yeah, they do look like arrows.
Wait, are those arrows? What am I even looking at? That's so cool. Go back to the second one. What the heck am I looking at?
A thing we're gonna battle on, I guess. So do we just...
Oh, this is the thing that we throw darts at pots and break them.
Oh, it looks like it.
We'll probably just stick with the main story, right? Because a lot of those side quests are just
Water comes in
mini games.
many.
I'm assuming, unless we have to do them to progress.
Now we have to wait the
No.
following day, but I do see someone over here to talk to.
Mondstadt's water is crisp
Venti!
and pure.
Venti!
Seeing my
That
friends having
is-
such a lively discussion, I couldn't help but join in on the fun.
That keg is huge.
It's perfect size.
Of course, I promised Hu-Tao I'd behave and do my job as a good host.
Uh-huh.
But I really parched from speaking so much. Ugh, it would be negligent not to wet my whistle.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And you know what the best part is? Wine is to the poet's tongue as ink to his pen. So, 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yo, that keg is the size of his stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking that much would actually be kind of dangerous. Not even just for alcohol. That's like anything.
Just needs to sober up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, do it. Ah!
Okay, he's fine.
How you feeling, Venti? Feeling good? Feeling awake?
I could actually see that happening.
Good morning! Dude, Neuvillette just meets Venti. It's like, who the freak?
There is something right there.
Bro, can we get an animation of that? Of just Neuvillette sobering Venti up?
That would actually be fantastic.
Holy crap. If someone hasn't made that, that needs to be a thing.
So sorry.
Silence.
Anyway.
Silence, bird!
Ow.
That's-
Lightning
it's-
go off?
Apparently, no lightning.
Illusion shattered.
Well, whatever.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Gonna chop you up like chop suey. Wah! Oh,
Oh, never
Did-
mind, that killed him anyway.
he didn't even live. The cane coming down, he was like, oh, snap!
I crackled his pop.
Did what is your skill leveled up to, by the way, in talents?
I don't know. Oh,
The book!
the book is here. That's weird. It never said that it was in the rewards.
The book for Risley. Oh, speaking of which, the live stream is on Friday. It's gonna be super hype.
Very nice.
It's gonna be hype. We're gonna see Farina in action.
I
I've
am
stayed.
so excited.
I have stayed away. I did not want to see spoilers before the live stream, dude.
Which also means they're gonna spoil what the boss is. But whatever.
maybe there's not gonna be a boss, Neil. You never know.
There's always a boss.
There's usually a boss when the Archon gets introduced, but who knows?
Well, actually, with Shang Wei, they kind of just tossed him in the beginning. Because, man, he's definitely not the Archon.
Really, the excitement of opening a
nah,
treasure.
nah, bruh.
Nah,
Nah,
that'd be
bruh.
silly.
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 Silly. Ooh,
Where's
exactly.
the next quest?
Exactly. The next quest is.
I have to wait a day, don't I?
Yep. Tears Among the Leaves. Oh crap! It's gonna be sad, isn't it? Okay.
Probably.
Oh, man, I just love depression. Let me tell you.
I'm just gonna talk to this person, see if they have voice acting. If they don't, I'll just skip it.
If they don't,
Time is money.
time is what in the flip? Time? What are you, a goblin from World of Warcraft? Time is, or someone from Blizzard, actually.
They're not that bad. Goblins, I mean.
Yeah, goblin. I mean, people at Blizzard. I'm sure there's a lot of awesome people at
Well, I'm
Blizzard.
sure
Not-
there's a bunch of talented and passionate people. Too bad higher ups are snuffing that out.
Yeah, sadly.
Hello.
Maybe with Microsoft they'll get better though. Maybe.
Nope, you have nothing. Okay.
I'm setting up this game. I'm responsible for the thing. Oh my goodness, the game! Traditional rules. You must adapt. But the sitting positions. Many ways to throw darts in the pots.
Dark
For
pots,
example,
throw 'em. Hit
dart
'em.
hits a
Pierce
handle
it.
pot.
Get it. Valiant.
Don't worry.
Traditional
I have
rules.
simplified
Everyone's
them.
convenience to
All
know
you need
I'll
to
take
know
care
is
of
the
the
goal
rest.
is
Pretty
to
simple.
rule the book to say that whoever
Throw darts at pots to
required
win.
loses the drink and write a drink.
Oh, we
Drink
lose,
and
we
write?
drink. Okay.
You drink alcohol. We're not.
It's like beer pong.
What?
But pots. I see. It makes so much sense.
It's beer pong.
In 100 pace hurling rights, players can throw darts hitting pots on the holding spot.
Oh, my neck.
While the darts will award points, holding the throw button will allow you to aim, release to throw the dart. Hit as many holding pots as you can within the time limit to score points. Challenge will end when blah 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 blah. Ah, yes.
So stupid. I'm still stuck on beer pong.
It's beer pong.
Of course, it's beer pong.
Hit the stuff, do the thing, got the stuff, got go boom.
Damn, what is that party game where people have to grab the fork or something? What is that? The game that requires forks and spoons, and then you lay it on a table, and people have to grab it, but there's only enough for a few, and then everyone just throws themselves at the table. What party game is that? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? There's a game that I've played a few times in my life.
There's a few games where you like have to do that with cards and stuff.
I was in, for a few years ago, I was in a college and career class, and during their Christmas party, they brought out this massive table. And you understand, I'm talking about like a bunch of young 20-year-olds, right? And stuff, who are like all super competitive. Bro, people were just, what in the freak is happening?
You're machine gunning.
Okay. Does that hurt your score?
Well, I don't know, but here we go.
It's okay. Up something. I like how I literally was just
really hard to aim.
I was typing in something about Genshin, and I immediately was like, "Here's all the stuff you should know about 4.2." It's not even announced, by the way. It's not even out
yet.
The live stream is tomorrow. How the freak are all y'all rolling in this stuff already?
Ah, new record.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's a fun little mini game.
Nice.
Does the art change?
It does. Well, it may after you complete the quest.
Ah, well.
You may have to complete the quest first.
Well, that was relatively easy to get stuff out of.
Super easy. Easy weapon.
Easy peasy.
Nothing to complain about.
Squeezy.
Yeah,
I'm already past halfway to get it.
That's super freaking easy. Well, you say halfway, but we definitely will have to do everything to get it all refined.
Well,
because
mostly.
I like how they're like, you can get the weapon, but if you don't refine it, you're screwed.
Sucks to suck.
Actually. It's like, okay. Dodico Tails. Dodico Tails!
Oh. Well, I've done all my dailies.
Quote and quote.
Well, I mean...
Take it, I guess.
I guess.
Apparently
No, I wish that was just more primos!
I don't get why miHoYo doesn't just make that actually like...
Why can't this be like, oh, you fought a bunch of bosses, oh, you did some events, oh, you did some stuff.
Bonus you claim? Wait, you hit triangle to claim the bonus.
It's for doing my dailies. I mean, I'll do that now, since I probably will forget later, but... That really should just be bonus primos just for playing.
And it gives you 10 per the 4 check marks, right? It's not just 10 primos, right? Okay.
No, it's not just 10. You get
Ad
40.
Astra.
There was a bunch of chests there. It should have just
Thank
been
you for
like,
completing today's
rewarding
commissions.
you for putting
Here
even
is your-
more playtime.
Okay, yeah, I don't think we've actually said this on a video, but yeah, I was really surprised to see this new system that they put in place. Originally, when I saw them announce it during the Genshin Impact live stream, I thought they meant we were going to get more primos every like 2-3 days.
Who complains about like, oh man, my dailies? So instead of just doing my 4 dailies, let me go out of my way to do a bunch of other stuff to get them done. It's like,
See, yeah, because I thought Genshin Impact was just adding another way to make money.
Because I thought it was just a way for them to get more playtime out of the game.
See, that's exactly what I thought.
Because it's like, oh, you get
your dailies plus these new optional dailies.
You get by having to kill bosses and put even more time into the game.
Because I think to do it, you have to kill a certain amount of bosses or open a certain amount of chests and stuff like that.
Or do events or stuff like that, you know. Playtime. That's what I thought it was, at least.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, sweet. So like every 2-3 days, we'll get like 80 primos for free and everything. It's like, that'll be awesome. Or no, like maybe more like 100 or something.
Also, it doesn't help that it was during the celebration time.
So yeah,
so there's like a huge thing because Star Rail just did like their huge stamina bonus. So I thought this was their way of getting back at them.
Be like, you get more money now. Wah!
Now you get more currency. I'm like, whoa.
Which was pretty cool.
Because eventually Genshin's got to start doing 3 banners at a time. And sometimes when a new person comes in...
Actually, if I'm being honest, I'm kind of surprised they're not doing 3 banners already.
Yeah, I mean, they have enough
There's a lot of
for it
characters. Like, we're at like almost 100, right?
I mean, we're already at 2 banners.
It's been a while since they upgraded the 2 banners, though. Like Honkai Impact 3rd, I know for a fact, does like 3 or 4 banners. But on top of that, like the 3rd or 4th one is like it's something that changes like every week. Like every week there's a new character on Focus because there's so many characters to get. They're like, they have to switch it out constantly.
And if you're someone brand new to the game that doesn't have all these characters, you don't have enough.
Admittedly, it feels a bit overwhelming at first, but I do like the option of like, it's almost like one of those more modern games like Fortnite that has that item shop that changes like every week. It feels like that.
I was saying that I was thinking maybe Genshin was giving us more currency to incite more people to do more polls, and then, you know, maybe lose a few, and then, well, they've already put this in so much in, so they may as well put, you know, a little bit of money in.
Yeah, I actually haven't. I know a few people left comments on some of our older videos that a lot of people were upset about the anniversary rewards and stuff, which were like, okay.
I mean, the first anniversary was really bad. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. They handled that really badly.
It is interesting. I think Genshin Impact for next year's anniversary they wouldn't hurt themselves too bad to get everyone like 40 to 50 free pulls. And I don't mean that as like a currency. Make it a daily login thing. You go in, you can do a free 10 pull.
I mean, because anniversary for other gachas is like the biggest deal of the entire game. That's like bigger than Christmas or even summer stuff.
Yeah, actually. Yeah,
Anniversaries are always like the huge deals, like increased drop rates, tons of free stuff. Or at least that's what every other gacha does.
A lot of not everyone, but most of them.
A lot of the good ones, or at least the ones that I've always enjoyed and the ones that have always seemed like really good quality to me.
Which, yeah, I just think because with Genshin Impact and like Star Rail and Honkai Impact 3rd, I would say they're leading the charge in quality when it comes to gacha. I feel like they can afford just giving people some pulls. Because let's say you give me 50 free pulls at the beginning of this patch. Neuvillette was out. I'm someone who has a ton of pulls already set aside for Neuvillette and everything.
Or maybe you're brand new to the game and you just got all these 50 pulls and you really wanted Neuvillette because he's super cool, he's really good, and you're brand new to the game, and it's, you didn't get him, but you're 50 in.
Or you did get him, but now you can use more of your primos to go for a constellation or a weapon.
Or now you have less primos, and then when the next character comes out, you're still new to the game, you don't have a lot, maybe you could...
I feel like giving people summons just incentivizes them and pushes them forward. It's, admittedly, part of it is manipulation. It's manipulating the player, basically, to spend more money because they're getting closer. But at the same time, it also rewards free-to-play players who don't want to spend money. And it kind of lets everyone win. The whales will get closer to their pity.
Will wail. It'll tempt people who are on the middle of the fence. And for the people that don't want to spend anything, they get free stuff.
They get free 50 pulls and then they're done. And it's like, cool, pack it up, we're done here. Didn't get anything? Whatever, I'll get something in the next banner.
Patience is a virtue and pays off in these games.
Yeah, so I think you definitely could do something like that.
And Star Rail's been giving out 10 free pulls every patch, dude.
Not only that, they've been also doing a bunch of events that give away a lot of Jade.
Then they also just give away a lot of Jade. And I know they're doing it to compete with Genshin.
100%. No, Star Rail wants to compete with Genshin. Because Genshin has a way bigger fan base and has a lot more like content especially when you're a new player and stuff like that. But it's their way of winning over people from Genshin to Star Rail. They want to be like, hey, we can give you more stamina.
But at the end of the day, both are good.
Both are good.
Both are good.
A lot of people, I've seen a lot of people argue which one's better. And then a lot of times people aren't even talking about Impact 3rd, by the way, which I would argue should also be in that conversation if you're going to be arguing what's the best miHoYo game. They're also drastically different.
They're all very different. And one is a hack and slash, perfect dodging,
Devil May Cry,
filling your screen with particles. Amazing Fest.
That's
Genshin,
Impact 3rd, by the way.
That's Impact 3rd. Then you have Genshin, which is an open world exploration story-based game.
With a lot of lore and
secrets, and it's all about exploring the world and seeing beautiful environments.
If you're a fan of Breath of the Wild, this is probably a game for you.
Yeah, and then there's Star Rail, which is a really good game, but is also very different gameplay-wise, with two of them being more free-flowy and one being a hack and slash, and the other being more
turn-based RPG.
Turn-based RPG.
They're all drastically different. I'd say all of them have 10 out of 10 quality stories going on.
They all have great characters, amazing worlds.
Great storytelling, great writing. Gameplay-wise, I'd say they're all in their fields, in their respective fields, all 10 out of 10.
If you don't like turn-based RPGs, if you don't like hack and slashes, or you don't like big open world games, then
you're probably not gonna like one of these games.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna be like, well, I prefer this one over that one. That's totally fair, by the way.
Why they're all different, so they can hit a wider
I
audience.
feel like I'm the wrong person to ask about which miHoYo game is better because I like all three genres, and I'm just like, they're all high quality in those genres.
They're all good looking. I enjoy all of those genres.
Yeah.
I like them all.
If you ask me what my favorite one is, I can't tell you because I feel like they all have their own strengths and their own weaknesses. Genshin is actually, my biggest criticisms to Genshin is they're a bit stingy.
They're a bit stingy.
They're a bit stingy. And some of the arguments is because you get so many primos out of world exploration, which is true.
You do.
Don't
but
take
that ends very abruptly when you get there.
But if you get everything and do everything and collect everything, and that sounds crazy, but I know multiple people who do this.
Because
You
it's
run
an
out.
eventuality.
You run out of stuff, and a lot of people just do it all. And at that point, you have to pay or you just have to wait.
Yep. Which, luckily, new areas come out, and that comes with a bunch of side quests and stuff like that. But there are going to be dry spells.
100%. Well, and I think, again, a 50 free pulls every anniversary isn't bad because most people won't explore everything.
Most people
will
don't
not.
have the time to.
Yeah.
Which is,
Because people have jobs, they have families, they have school.
they have other things to do.
It's not realistic because I think.
Well, they also have other games.
Isn't
that they
Genshin
wanna
Impact
play.
like low key, like casually, like 80 to like 150 hour game or something? Like if you do
main
that-
campaign or everything?
like everything. Because I think I checked it. I don't think that includes any of the events either because the events are taken out of the game. I think How Long to Beat has it like clocked in on like 80 to something. Wait, I'm looking it up now.
I do
Here,
say-
you go to the next place. I'll look this up.
I do have to say that I think Star Rail does it better by having more permanent events and features added to the game.
I think this new event in Star Rail actually may not be permanent. I don't know. The Pokemon
But it
event.
is lasting for 30 days.
40 days.
40 days.
I think it's at 20 days now, but it started at like
But it's
40.
lasting for basically a whole month. So
You got time to play it. If it
You
interests
got
you, you
time.
got time.
and eventually I have a feeling they'll add it permanently. Maybe. I don't know.
It honestly may just be a permanent mode and you just get the rewards. I haven't looked into it.
Well, the other super long ones have been permanent modes, so
Yep. Okay, so How Long to Beat, which is a great website. If you've never looked that up, that website up, check it out. It gives you an idea how long it's going to take to play a game. If you're like a parent, this is a
not always the most accurate guide.
no, because it depends. It gives different play styles and different averages, but like at the same time, it just gives you a rough estimate of like what to expect. Most of the time, I can beat games faster than what they have clocked in.
Sometimes it's a little slower.
Sometimes it's also longer. But yeah, so they have Genshin Impact. On average for most people, it's going to take them about 58 and a half hours to beat, which is a chunk of your month and everything. Because a month is like, what, 700 and something hours, I think, in 1 month?
I mean, 54 hours is like 3 days?
Like, well, 48
nonstop.
hours is 2 days. So yeah, a little bit, yeah, going into 3. 72 hours is 3 days. So you have the interesting... Hey, so main story is 58 and a half hours. Main plus sides is clocked in on average 215 hours. All styles is 241 hours. Completionist, 597 hours.
And pending.
And pending, because it gets longer every patch.
Not counting all the
I
limited
don't
time
know
stuff.
if completionist. Yeah, is completionist is that including events that have gone past? I don't know.
Well, the problem is also Abyssal resets every.
Yeah, it's very weird
once in a
because
while.
you have the abyss, but then you also have. If you're a completionist, what counts as completionist in this game? Like all achievements?
All achievements. Even though you can technically miss some achievements if you're not careful, especially in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that's
like that
so
one
odd.
Naya achievement. Wait, where is that?
Wait, which one is it? 597 hours.
Like
That's like
this
absurd.
one, if you just
complete all commission flawlessly and reliable helper. Complete intelligence concerning Tales of Winter. Wait, did we miss out on those? What the flip?
wasn't that the one we had to go undercover and give the right answers on everything?
Oh, I had no idea. I would assume that they would make that a permanent lockout. There's got to be a way to get that.
Hopefully not.
Got to be a way.
But I really hope Genshin starts giving away, a few polls. More than just 10 on their anniversary. And not just a pack to spend even more money on.
Blows my mind. 590. Wait, what was it? 500 what? That's free? Oh, I've lost it. Whatever. Okay, wait. How long is Star Rail? I'm assuming Star Rail, since it's new, is like way shorter, right?
Probably.
Star Rail, main story 20 hours, main plus extra 65 hours, completionist 117 hours. I could see that, yeah.
But
do everything.
But also it has the unlimited mode, where you can just keep playing it over and over again and actually have,
Looks like it's about time to head over to the
something
venue
new.
again.
Hype.
I'm still curious what Chongyun saw the other day.
And then Honkai Impact 3rd is 94 hours for main story, 186 hours main plus extra, because I think they have like side campaigns on their alternate universes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And completion is 325 hours. That's a bit more, that's still insane, but it's still, that's like a bit more like, okay, I could maybe do that in a span of a year.
Time for the second day.
Let's go.
Wow,
Oof,
everyone got
bones.
here so early.
Do you need to like re-click your head in or something? You're like a Lego or a Bionicle right now. Just like, you gotta get that piece clicked in.
Hold on, let me just...
Oh my goodness.
The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme.
The leaf?
Once that leaf suddenly becomes a champion.
The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing couplets.
Ah.
What?
What's a couplet?
Pairing couplets. Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a
Oh,
fill in
no.
the blanks game, but for poetry.
Okay.
Ah.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest borers and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms.
All delicious.
Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to form a pair, or couplet. As long as you take inspiration from the wide world around you, you'll find it's not so difficult after all.
Mm-hmm.
The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically
that hawk
and
is,
rhythmically. In
wait.
essence, it's
He's
just
about to
like
swoop in
most
and take
other forms
Paimon.
of poetry.
To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an additional component, an inspiration walk.
That is not what you said, but okay.
An inspiration walk?
By inspiration walk, we simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking in the scenery and pocketing any poetic thoughts.
I really like that originally it was just called a nature walk.
And now all the dialogue is now saying inspiration walk. Why didn't they change the original?
I like, but a nature walk actually sounds really nice. I haven't heard someone say that in a while. Just a walk in nature.
That's not what he said.
But it's an inspiration walk.
Yeah, not a nature walk.
Of course, too.
about the same thing, if you ask me.
Old and new. Please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead.
What?
And if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one with a smile on my face.
Mm.
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our two beautiful nations and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry. We will all reconvene here tonight.
Got it.
The, blue hair girl's not here.
Unless that's her right there. No, I don't think so. That's not her right there, just without the blue lighting, right?
She has black hair.
I'm just saying maybe it was a game thing. Maybe it just looked
It was
blue.
most certainly not a game thing. Also a different hair style.
Okay.
Can you round up Singcho, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
No problem. Unless the thing he was chasing after was a Hydronoid.
Maybe. Oh, that would make sense.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Why the freak is that doing
You're
here?
welcome.
What is that doing here in Leeway?
Some of the corrupted ones are hanging around the, bigger one.
Oh, okay. You're right. Yeah, because, okay, yeah.
So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on your inspiration walk.
Okay. What?
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Time to exorcise some demons.
It may not be a demon.
Probably not going to be a demon.
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to improve cooperation. Helping each other out is exactly what we're here for.
Well, that's nice.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Favonius is also part of our job.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too.
Sure.
Just think of it like an outing with friends. It'll be fun.
No need to feel bad.
This is going to be great.
The way I see it, you should just humbly accept their willingness to help.
All right. In that case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your kindness someday.
Thank you.
Now, how about we split into 2 groups for the day?
You mean to cover more ground?
Not just that. Don't forget, this is still part of the Poetry Gala.
Mm-hmm.
If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
That's true. But how do we decide who goes in which group?
Why don't we draw lots?
That's a lot.
Yeah! That'll make things even more fun.
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd, and I can't think of anything to say to them?
You're good, Mika. Just be
I've got
yourself.
the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first?
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group.
Okay.
And Xingqiu, Mika, and Noelle in the other.
Does Paimon only count? Not count, I should
No,
say?
Paimon's only half a person.
Oh,
Height-wise.
height-wise.
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
Just take it. Take it, Mika.
I also await your guidance.
No need to be so formal, man.
Taking a stroll, that's the plan.
Take care, everyone. See you all tonight.
Well,
Did
see y'all
anyone forget
later.
to bring anything? If not, then let's get going. Dun, 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 dun. Come on.
Wow. Are those ears and tail real? So fluffy.
So fluffy.
Try not to get frozen.
All right. Miss Diona, is there some place in particular you would like to go?
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Let's go get inspired.
Sure. Then, everyone, follow me.
Oh, snap. Whoosh. Whoosh. Into the night he goes. Waterborne Poetry, Part 2.
He blends into the darkness.
Tears upon
Enjoy your
leaves.
inspiration walks. I'm looking forward to some splendid poetry tonight.
You're totally gonna drink while we're out.
And tonight. No, the lizard! Oh, thank God, you only got his tail.
That's the only useful part.
He is all useful. Don't you dare.
So you're saying I should keep the rest?
No, never mind. He's useless. That lizard is useless.
Why, you're calling him useless?
Don't turn this on me. It's either I call him useless or you eat him or something.
That'd be weird.
Sorry, turn him into a potion that you would then drink.
Well, you could sell it too.
Or sell. Whatever, man. I'm just trying to save his life.
Man already lost his tail.
He'll grow a new one.
Not all of it. No.
Yeah, not all lizards, but a chunk of lizards. At least the lizards that drop their tails, most of them grow them back.
Are you sure?
Right over there.
Now I'm not so sure.
That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
Wait, is there actually... I don't think there's a lizard out there that drops its tail that doesn't grow it back. Is there?
I don't know.
I don't know that off the top of
Do
my
all
head.
lizards drop their tails?
Not all lizards. No. Only specific kinds. But the ones that do, I think I'll grow them back. That would suck if you got scared one day and your tail dropped off and you're like, "Fuck, man, that was my one and only tail."
Sees your shadow. Ah, dang it.
How am I ever going to attract a mate now? Dang it,
I look
man.
so. I look so silly
Got a
now.
nub now.
The view
Poor
from
guy.
here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
What are you training?
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
It's a bit different.
What?
As an exorcist of Liyue,
I didn't skip
my training
dialogue.
involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
No, you asked him what he was training in. Dale, he's an exorcist. What do you think he's training in?
Well, I don't know. He's got a claymore too. Maybe he's training in the sword.
He probably is. Oh, man. Why are you staring at me like that?
Because that'd be something else he'd train.
I mean,
Or I don't know. Maybe
both.
he sits here and trains in his
tranquility.
yoga.
Yoga.
Or his flexibility. I don't know.
Yeah.
Exorcism?
Yep.
It was exorcism. Aha!
Yeah, he already said that.
So I was right. That's all I'm getting from
But that was
this.
before but that was after I said that.
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but it's a pity. I've never actually gotten the chance.
Yeah, because you're just filled with that much
pure energy.
Yeah.
Changyun is 1 in a million. He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as he gets close, evil spirits run and hide.
Imagine. You're so good at your job, you never have to do it.
Bro, why do you even train?
Just like low-key.
Isn't that a good thing?
You're a plumber, but as soon as you enter the house, all the pipes fix themselves. They're like, oh, flip!
Do you actually know what you're doing? Not a thing.
Not a thing. Have you ever had to fix pipes? Nope. But for some reason, every day I walk in.
One day I'll need a
boom.
pipe that I can fix.
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
Well, that just makes you literally the best at your job, so who cares?
You know what? Actually, let's go back to that plumber example. You get there, all the pipes fix themselves. Oh, I'm not paying you. Never mind.
Someone
Didn't
would
need it.
so do that.
Someone would do that. I'd be like, all right, but your pipes were like, you called me. You said water was everywhere. And they're just like, well, obviously not now. And
There's some
like,
people that you can
admittedly, you couldn't blame them for that. If you walked in, everything was spotless and
Well,
perfect.
sometimes when you're fixing stuff and you're really good at it and you do it really fast, people don't want to pay you because you did it really fast.
I feel like that's kind of dumb. It's like, I feel like people should be paid for what they do, not the time and everything. That's always been a weird argument in the business like circles and everything of like, would you rather pay me should I be here for 6 hours working on your pipes? Or would you rather me walk in, fix them in 15 minutes, be out and you pay me the same amount?
Or more.
I'd rather 15. Yeah, or more. I'd be like, get it done. If you're doing it proper, if it's fixed, here's your money.
I do the job fast, you pay me what I want.
Sounds good to me.
Your
You get out of my
physical
house.
Constitution is far rarer
Joe!
than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Conqueror of demons.
Oh,
Is
that's
that
a pillar.
a friend of yours?
Yes,
Yep, this is Xiao, an adeptus of Liyue.
indeed.
An adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before.
You're a cat person. A lot of people haven't seen people like you either.
Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
Oh,
Just call me Shao.
So, are you here to trade too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
I can't wait for the day that Diona's taller than him.
you know, if Genshin does a time skip thing, she would be.
I mean, eventually.
Probably.
Eventually, there needs to be a re-release of some of the some of the younger characters.
Possibly, because it's been a few years, I think.
Yeah, it's been 3 years. And like 5 or even 10. It's gonna be kind of weird for characters like Diona to look that exact same.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
But then again, I guess they'll have to age every character as well.
Diluc's
just gonna be a little old man by the time the game's done.
Oh, poor Diluc.
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here.
Nice.
I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
Can you, like, help him with his job? If you, like, instantly exercise everything, can he just grab you, teleport to an area? Boom! The boy! And they go, ah!
Xiao just uses his teleportation. He's like, oh, I need to go get Chung Yun. 1 sec. Here you go. Evil spirit. Oh, no!
Ah! And then boom, karma problem dealt with.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
Huh.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Wait! Come on an inspiration walk with us! What? What? Your edgy mind will make something really funny to read.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, you should come. There's no one else around here anyway, so you don't need to worry.
But
He's just looking for a way out.
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Xiao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
fine.
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the Adepti in Liyue are like this.
Have mercy on him, Diona.
Team Changyun has a new member! Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus Xiao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be...
No.
Don't overthink it. Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients?
Oh, we're getting rid of her.
Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here.
Or we're gonna help her.
I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire. Is that true? I'm gonna mix them into my drinks and give it a try.
Why did that laugh almost sound semi-evil? Like...
'Cause it is.
Uh-huh. Jueyun chilies.
Guys, like, what?
I'm not sure that would taste very good.
Perfect.
Don't ask me, man.
Really? Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
How the freak are you gonna spin this?
What the...
I know some tequilas and everything have some serious bite to them, but like, is there any spicy? There's gotta be spicy alcohol out there, right?
I don't drink.
I don't drink either, so I don't know. There's gotta be. Do any alcohols use peppers?
Potentially.
As well
It'd almost be
as
fun.
Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or Lowe's pearls.
Are those
Oh,
really
it's not gonna
fit
give
for
me
human
anything.
consumption?
Because and it's story bait.
This is starting to sound like something
No!
Shannon would make.
Wait, don't. Now get it. Nice. How much we get? 500. Nice.
And also they gave us a full trial party.
Oh, dang. This is a crazy party. What in the world? Oh yeah, totally.
Take that, tree.
Time to use our 100% maxed out traveler. Totally maxed out.
Oh, totes maxed out.
I'm subscribed to someone on YouTube who triple crowned the Hydro Traveler.
Each their own.
Each their own, yep.
I feel like he's just kind of a water gun version of Neuvillette, but I mean...
He's actually not bad, genuinely. It's
well,
an okay
no
traveler.
character is bad in this game.
But yeah, but I wouldn't maybe triple crown him. I don't know if I do. Okay, time to not.
You fiends!
Time to not use Traveler. Oh, snap. What just happened? Xiao is awesome. Wow, this has constellations on this boy. What?
Wait.
How many constellations we got?
Oh, yeah. Probably 1 or 2. That's usually what they do.
Constellation 3.
No, 3. Never mind.
Dang. Flipping Flugelheimers. I'm pretty sure Xiao is one of those
3 for
characters
everyone.
that you need to get to C6 though if you want the biggest change. This was like early in Genshin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this should be enough.
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available to people of all tastes.
Yeah.
That's a way of saying it.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol!
For a good reason.
When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil.
So Diona's dad isn't like an angry drunk. He's just one of those guys that just kind of becomes
useless.
He's a bum, yeah.
So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Don't question the conviction, man.
Yeah, because all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks. It makes me furious!
Nice energy behind that.
Diona.
How is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile. Surely.
Do you want to try it?
Wait, is Xiao like sensing? Is she
Are
like...
you calling me a liar? Well, if you don't believe me, I'll fix you a drink right
Wait,
now.
is she
you'll
like...
see.
Is she cursed or something to always make good drinks?
That would be hilarious.
No need.
No, you will see.
Just you wait.
She's literally gonna do it right now. Wait, is Chungyun old enough?
Oh no.
Old enough to fight
Is she really
demons.
going to add
So
those Jueyun chilies?
Huh.
if he's being sent on missions to slay demons, then
I don't know. Maybe he's a talented kid.
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
Probably.
probably.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
Oh no.
It's not all about evil spirits there, Icicle Boy.
No. I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special.
Yo, Diona lore?
Diona lore time? Is she
She like the chosen
she
one?
the god of alcohol?
She's the archon of alcohol.
In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
Oh, okay, so no, she's just got powers. Cool.
Okay, the drink has been mixed.
Here, I made one for Xiao too.
He's like, no.
Oh boy. Look at that color. Yep. She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
Nice.
Give it a sip.
What's wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you? Don't worry, there isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good.
Drink it. I don't care if that's not an option. Drink it. Oh. You're a brave man.
Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. If the conqueror of demons drank it, it'd be rude of me to refuse.
Come on.
Oh, it.
Julian drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
I don't know.
This drink is
Delicious.
Oh my gosh.
He's so happy.
It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me.
He's going beyond the plane.
It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture.
How is that even possible?
But Something about him having eyes like that is so cursed. I don't know why.
It's
The
great.
slimes. Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled into a cup.
How much-
Amazing. Simply unbelievable.
How much sugar was in that drink?
Man, he's like that one cow that had the flower put on his head. He's transcending.
Slimes are absolutely sublime.
I don't want to hear this about this, Spymon.
Oh, I failed again. But wait, what's gotten into Chongyun? He's been so quiet up until now.
Are you okay?
You good,
I'm
man?
great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more.
He has a problem.
Oh, man.
Okay. I think I've calmed down a bit.
That was great.
Have you?
I'm sorry. I can't believe I let you all see me like that.
Oh, so, okay, so that's like the real you. You're like a super excited kid underneath all of this.
It's fine. My fault for not checking your spice tolerance.
Or it
first.
was a spice thing.
Oh, looks like this Puryang spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Ouch.
Ow.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Chongyun are actually kind of similar.
They are both cryo.
Xiao? What's wrong?
Look over there.
Da-da-da-da.
It's a crab.
It's a
You
leaf.
mean the leaf? Something's written on it.
How the freak do you see that?
You can see that from over here?
Let's grab it and take a look.
Oh yeah, or it'll get swept away.
Wait, who the freak wrote something on a leaf for us? I mean, what? I feel like that there's better ways to get our attention. What are you looking at?
There's a Celia over there.
Ah,
The chest.
nice.
So I'm just marking it for the future.
To complete the game.
That's actually... Is that too far?
I don't know. Check your
Ping on
map.
the map?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's more like rightish. around.
There-ish.
So-
Yeah, if I go there,
You're
I'll
going a
see
little
it.
past it, but yeah, whatever.
When I come for it, I'll see it. Yo. Boom.
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons has truly amazing vision.
A poem? On
Oh
a
man,
leaf?
you could say someone... Leaf left it.
I thought you were gonna say someone leafed it here.
I mean, they did.
Let's see.
The
The
sky.
night-
Who wants to read it? You or me?
I'm fine with either.
Okay, I'm gonna do it then. The sky that night blossomed with flowers, the stars that night hummed like bees, in search of nectar and of dreams, and we that night were as new as the dew, under moonlight flowing like silken honey, our words sweet as we sat by the spring, but I turned and left you alone, the poem in my heart left unspoken, and since then, the stars do not twinkle, the moon is ice cold. I hide them neath the water, but your tears fall and find them.
It sounds like the author is writing about the first time they met their true love.
Boom, boom,
Well,
boom,
that's sweet.
boom. How are they gonna make
So
me
they're
cry?
dead now.
No!
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Because they died.
And they kept their feelings inside themselves instead of being honest with each other
Why write a poem on a fallen leaf?
because they didn't want
Why
anyone to
not?
read it.
Dramatic people do it all the time.
The flowing
Really?
waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. This poem would likely have vanished into the void had we not found it.
That's kind of the point sometimes.
It makes no sense to me.
I mean, who doesn't trash a lot of their cringy poems?
Their inner monologues.
Who doesn't throw it into a furnace and burn it?
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't. It's precious memory. Why are you writing it down if you don't want anyone to read it?
I don't know. I've never done it.
Okay, I was about to say.
Sometimes people write poems simply to express themselves. Doesn't matter if anyone else reads it.
That's true. I've heard Singcho say something similar before. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late, if it can be put on paper, it can be expressed as poetry.
Huh? Gotta get those stretches in. It looks like you're hugging yourself, though.
I'm trying to stretch my back.
I mean, no, it's okay. You can admit that you just wanted to give yourself a hug. I mean, it's okay.
Why do I want to do that?
I don't know. I'm not gonna judge, though. Are you okay?
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little.
Aw.
So, that means that our mystery poet was probably hoping that someone would read it, right?
Or the opposite.
You think? Then should we write a poem in reply?
Sure, why not?
But we don't know who wrote it. How can we reply?
Why not go upstream?
Upstream?
What?
Why?
Yeah, actually, why?
The ink looks fresh. It can't have been written too long ago. This withered leaf floated down with the current. If we travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should be carried down past the original writer.
Cool!
Oh.
Aw, this is so romantic! Communicating with a mystery person using poems on fallen leaves!
But how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Surely at least one of our leaves will find a path.
Bro, it would be so hard to write on a leaf without it breaking apart into a million pieces.
Very easy.
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
Wait, what?
Huh?
You mean leaf? Make like a tree and leaf. Upstream? That would be a log, like, you know.
Whoa,
like,
okay, that's a bit upstream.
It's just a. Whoa! Wait a moment here. Oh, I guess it's a bridge,
How did it get
technically.
past?
The bridges, I guess. It went underneath a bridge. A few of them, actually.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that works. We'll just do this.
All right.
Upstream, upstream, up we go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet?
I already finished writing it.
Amidst the dark, fireflies aglow, pebbles unmoved by the stream's flow. If words yet remain, the love holds to the last. Oh, and love holds to the last. Against the world can the small stand fast. In honeyed moonlight, may you once more bask. Ba, 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 ba. Mic drop. Thanks.
Ooh, great! Now give it here, and Paimon will toss it into the water!
It's a little too good to toss it into the water. Ooh, some orange stuff I can break.
Oh, right, we were sending the leaf downstream.
Mm-hmm. Even though this is really upstream.
This isn't even the same stream. I think. I don't know. I don't know how water.
I feel like it could. Feels like the current would go in a lot of different ways. This was a great suggestion. Seems like the idea of getting involved has grown on you.
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard.
Dang, that was actually pretty good.
You should try writing poems.
I have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
You just did poetry. Don't give me that.
The leaf's in the water! Look, it's like a little boat. Merrily, merrily down the stream, life is but a dream.
I haven't heard that in a while.
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
Ugh.
Okay, let's go! Uh-huh. What's this? You two having a private chat?
Yes.
Friends now.
Friendship. Rank up.
Ranked up.
Let's go. Talk.
No,
now
it's
talk.
nothing.
We now can talk about poetry whenever we want. Yeah.
I just hope this isn't all in vain.
Well,
I have no idea if people get that reference or not, honestly.
I have a feeling some RPG lovers may, but
The rest of people are going like, what are they talking about?
no. Some time ago in a team far, far away. Okay, Star Wars reference, but
in a team, though.
I just assume, yeah, okay.
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
For a
Dang.
brief half a second, I thought we were gonna go get some yaksha love, but I guess not.
No.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch
Ducks. Ducks.
It's an inspiration
Wow.
walk. There's no need for all that.
I forgot that Genshin had mallards.
Okay, well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or food while I'm at it.
Wait, reconnaissance?
It means survey the environment and plan our route forward. It's the foundation of all operations while out in the wild.
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this complicated?
No, they're just,
They're just knights.
They're acting like this is completely normal. Am I the weirdo here?
yeah, no, yesn't. I don't know, you're both,
Yesn't.
you're all kind of weird in your own little ways.
In that case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Oh, okay then. Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk. Should I mention the scenery? The weather?
No, the weather's the last resort.
Very well. Then leave the camp to me.
Am I weird? I like talking about the weather. Am I the odd one out here?
Singcho, do you, go on inspiration walks often, or
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home, so I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh, over there, firewood.
Firewood?
It's an axolotl.
Don't
Have
you
fun,
dare.
you two. I'll have the tent set up soon.
Don't you dare. Ah! Yes, run! Wait, what? Loach Pearl? Huh?
Yeah, you get pearls from them.
I didn't realize that. I don't think I've ever tried to catch an axolotl in this game. Nor in real life. I wish I could have an
Forgot
axolotl.
about his basics.
Wait, axolotls are exotic pets. I'm assuming they're like a ton of work in real
I
life.
assume so. At least you don't have to really worry about them getting injured. Though you should, prevent
Wait,
that
can
from
they
happening.
regen?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, that's
Or at
freaking
least
sick.
I think I remember that. I don't know. Always try to keep your pets from being harmed in general.
But, if you have a pet that can just regrow an arm or something, that's pretty hype.
That is pretty cool. But at the same time, probably try to prevent that from happening.
Probably. I feel like that is the smart thing to do, admittedly.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stagger on his attacks.
Not a lot of damage, but the stagger's legit. Aha, you got booped in the
Freaking
nose.
his thing is so long.
Let's keep going, team.
I let my guard down. No, my sword.
It's fine.
Brain cutter.
Daniel, you're fine. You're okay. Everything's fine.
Am I?
Don't know, honestly.
Yeah, we're good.
You good?
These are also low level enemies, so. I wanted to cook.
You say that as if you didn't want to cook. You always want to cook, Daniel.
In real life.
Yeah, I was about to say. Boop. Sacrificial soul.
Actually, what do they have on you?
Favonia spirit. Or lance, whatever it's called. Berries.
Whatever it is considered.
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
Hey, Bell.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Oh no. Run, Bell. The cat is behind you.
We have a chihuahua and a cat playing with each other. If anything explodes in the next few minutes, you probably know what happened. Wait, what? I was not talking about you. Why are you exploding?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, if anything explodes, that's the cat and the dog probably doing something, but this is something different. Unless Cinder, secretly, in, the blink of an eye, came over, punched you in the gut, and ran away.
Yeah. She did.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what
Thanks.
happened.
I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago. I was in charge of surveying and mapping.
How are you alive?
Oh, you sound like a character from an adventure novel. Charging across the world, sword in hand.
Spear, actually.
Oh my gosh, Daniel, please.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as amazing as all that. If I really run into a powerful enemy, I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
I mean, yeah, you're not the strong, but, you have spirit.
And good buffs.
And good buffs.
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by the blood on his sword, but by what's in his heart.
Dang.
And how much blood is still in it.
As long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no matter where you go or what you have achieved, you may be called a hero.
Mm-hmm.
That all sounded pretty profound. Oh, I've never even thought about any of that before.
Hello? Are you okay? Maybe we should return, lest Noelle be forced to wait on us.
Oh, sure.
Well, back we go.
Indeedly do.
Okay. Nice.
Wow, that's an amazing
Chink.
tent. Don't you
You had
dare.
your chance.
Dinner acquired.
That duck is like, my friend! Don't you dare, Daniel. I cannot believe you just did that. I hope our father never watches this part. This video is like he never checks it out. For those of you who don't know this, actually, I don't know if any of you guys know that. Our dad used to have, when he was a kid, our dad had ducks. So if our father ever watches this, he will be horrified.
But you're back.
Or proud.
Did everything
Or
go
proud.
smoothly?
I don't know.
Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
Now we're fine.
No need, thanks. All clear. There's no danger in the vicinity. Noelle, your cooking is amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Mm.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking out, you mean running away from home?
Casually.
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
Mm.
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
So just don't get caught.
Exactly.
Wow, that's, man, knowledge right there.
Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition, you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Huh? Me?
You're always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt. Oh, remember that time when a giant boulder was blocking the road? You cut it in two with a single blow.
Oh? Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do. Finding inspiration.
Miss Hu Tao said something about pocketing our poetic thoughts. But so far, all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch. I have no idea what to write.
Whatever comes from the heart.
You can write about anything.
Well, that's blood.
You can write.
Whoa! You can write with it.
Well, you forced my hand.
Looking at Core Lapis, one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk, so bright and beautiful, one pauses to consider whether it ever feels the sadness and sorrow that humans do.
Probably not.
Unless it's a magical ore.
Unless it's magic silk.
Or silk, sorry. Silk, not ore.
So we have to connect our internal world with the external one?
Whatever floats your boat.
Exactly. But that's just
Yes.
one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Okay. So who is she?
I assume she's one of those
Hydro
things.
Yeah.
Or at least she looks like them, so.
Huh? Wait, I saw her at the gala yesterday. She wrote one of the riddles we answered. Why don't we go say hi?
Time to spook her out of it.
Spook her out of it. Spook her in the middle of the night. Actually, it is the middle of the night. Damn, don't be rude.
Oh. Oh well.
Dude, this is a cool bridge.
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Nice boots.
Yeah?
Hello, are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Okay, that's only on this.
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
Hello.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday. Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Rowe.
Callie Roy?
I think it was like Rohe. Or something. I don't know.
So,
How did she say that?
Miss Caliroy, are
Roy.
you from Fontaine?
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
Don't you know this is a Leeway and Mondstadt event only?
Daniel, how could you? All people are welcome.
And where is everyone else?
Well, everyone in Inazuma can't
Uh-huh.
get here. And the Fontaine people.
What about Sumeru?
Sumeru? They're reading books, probably. And the Fontainians are watching plays. That's why they couldn't make it.
Think Sino would pass up on this?
Sino? No, probably not.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels. Amazing! So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
Dang.
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yeah.
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
This event is so relaxing.
I'd personally like to hear Miss Callie Rowe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something. Well,
Couplet?
if you're all in agreement,
Thing
I've
from
got
yesterday.
no reason not to join you.
Gotcha.
They walk back laughing and joking. And we're here.
Oh, wait.
Woohoo! The first team is back. right on schedule.
Wait, by playing as the other team, we beat ourselves.
Darn.
Huh? The others have yet to return?
Come on, let's hurry!
Daniel, why the freak? You beat yourself, man.
Dang.
How could you do this?
We're not too late, are we?
Just how far did you all go?
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. 1, 2. Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet.
Good job. Just teleported us all here one by one.
Zhao, I don't know. I don't think it works like that.
Why not?
He'd probably have to carry you.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. He's too small.
We made it! Oh, Paimon's exhausted.
You've been flying.
Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast.
You float.
Oh, not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hands are cramping up.
Oh.
From dropping leaves?
Yeah.
You weren't even
Dan.
the one riding, though.
It takes muscles in your hands to fly and to ride. It's hard work.
She wasn't riding.
Isn't important. She mentally
Sounds
did
like someone needs to exercise more.
it. Diona.
Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Indeed. This is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. You're gonna depress me later, aren't you?
Hopefully not.
Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got!
And he's gone.
Wait. Zhao? Where'd he go?
He's gone.
Zhao, come on out!
He watches from afar.
Ah, yes.
Now that we've all regrouped, let's... Scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co-host.
Yeah, she's probably burying someone right now.
They say roosters crow at first light and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hootal's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Are the theatrics really necessary? We're already on day 2 of the festival. The opening ceremony is over.
Ouch. Don't take
But
this from
my
her.
dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Oh?
Director whose manner is as exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
Oh my goodness.
Yay, I get to see them bicker more.
Oh boy! Now this is a surprise.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Nah, he's just a retired grandpa.
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhang Li, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic.
Dang.
He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
Oh,
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too?
Join us. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
Fine. But but consider this a favor.
Ah, yes.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry Gala. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most.
Ouch.
That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage.
Ow!
Well, how about this? I'll join in as well. Director Hutao, here to help out in your hour of greatest need.
I feel
What does everyone think?
I feel like that's against the rules, but okay.
Well, now we have 4.5 people.
So it's still. Yeah, I'm not gonna ruin this for her. She can have it.
Naturally, the more the merrier. Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop you from having the chance to enjoy it like the rest of us.
In most cases, in real life, I think it would though.
It kind of would.
If you're the host, I feel that's a lot of power.
Then it's settled. Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
Who's in the audience?
What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
Only if you want to.
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
I concur, Director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions. Since this is a congenial poetry gala,
Oh, there they are.
should we not begin with inspiration and finish with friendly conversation? The aim being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
That's a relief. I was so nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty relaxed.
Oh, dude, I'm so sleep deprived right now. Don't be too relaxed.
Please don't be too relaxed. It's early, very early in the morning, I beg of you.
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado, I shall pass the baton to Venti.
No problem.
There's a cat.
Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
We're shipping? Oh, no, we're not.
Daniel! Come on! Focus, my dude!
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
What? He managed to think of one already? Oh, he seems like a real expert at this.
I have no idea.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
I don't know.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary tastes? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Ah! Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got something. Surrounded by history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless tenebrous skies ablaze.
Wow! Changyun completed the couplet!
There you go.
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair. The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet. One half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene.
Pig.
The other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
He's scratching.
Huh? I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky. All right then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun, flesh confined to Qingse, spirit striding high on Zheyun's clouds.
I have no idea, but okay.
Oh, Changyun, you dark horse. Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jade stone, dressed in finest silkware. Lucent heart still beats within me now.
Are we rhyming, or is this a different type of poetry?
I don't know anything about poetry. So
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I'm a super noob when it comes to poetry, so I'm just
I
gonna,
have no valid criticism to give.
all these if this is poems, they sound nice.
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
I have no idea.
Don't ask me. I'm not an expert in this field.
I'm not even a novice.
Yeah, I'm a
superb
complete noob.
line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character.
Yes.
With a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects. Truly the work of a skilled poet.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, I knew that.
I knew that.
That was a commendable couplet.
Yes, it was. Very good.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to start the next couplet.
You do it.
Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
The what?
Lotus seed and bird egg soup?
What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet?
No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them. But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
I got it.
We got it.
Beyond
What?
the Starfell Lake, south across the windswept plains, just for berries squeezed and mint infused.
No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Masters of poetry.
Uh-huh.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
Men can be found everywhere.
Does this mean I helped? Meowza!
Piazza!
You saved the day. Thanks, Diona.
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take the heat.
As long as you just don't start rapping again, the world will be good.
Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart. Still, it soothes the human heart.
Ooh.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin? This is a hard one to match.
Shin, part of Shin. Qi Xing means heart. The flower itself has no heart. I think we got it. Oh, Xiao.
I've got it.
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
100%.
Sweet dream. Does that really match?
I have no idea.
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingxin?
A sweet dream is the type of dessert.
I do remember that. Okay.
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're amazing!
Actually, we sleep peacefully at night because Xiao is there to protect everyone.
And leeway. Not out of it, but I'll.
But I mean, he said if you need my help, just call. And if you're in Fontaine, you just scream Xiao, and you'll be fine.
I'm gonna do it in Inazuma.
He's like, he like calls you up, and he's like, yo, I'll be there in a second. Just swimming real fast right now.
Just.
Yep.
Are you like Santa Claus, but like every day? But instead of presents, it's beating up demons?
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Nice.
That lizard always likes vibing there.
Yep, he's just there.
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free.
You know what? He's probably just waiting for Venti to look away and he's just gonna bite his ankle, like jump.
Probably. You were talking about the lizard. I, for some reason, thought you were talking about Zhongli. I really thought you were, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, the lizard. Yeah, that too.
But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Go nuts.
On what?
What? I'm so
Poetry. I don't know.
It's freaking poetry.
In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens,
Oh crap.
full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate with cuboids of meat.
Cuboids?
Huh? What the?
Ah, we have ourselves a pedant's couplet.
Pet what?
The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Uh-huh.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
I did like the sound she made for that was pretty great.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Ahem. Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in two styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
Yes. Yes. Don't fry on me. Just yes, nod your head. In the morning. I don't poetry. You don't poetry? It is
From
very
vendors,
early.
I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lot. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pot.
Uh-huh. What?
So that's a pedant's couplet.
She's so smug.
Do that too.
Oh, you can do it too, Paimon?
I thought of one.
Oh, we're getting into it.
Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny. Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
Oh, you're that guy. Okay, moving on. Don't look him in the eyes.
Don't make eye contact.
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically 1 word too long.
Okay.
In that case, whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Yeah?
Oh, this monster's got talent.
He sure does.
I'm so relieved. I at least managed to get one.
You did it. I'm proud of you, Mika.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs.
See, this is the kind of poetry that stumped me when I was in school. I was like, the freak do I even write and everything? When my teacher was like, this is poetry, make your own. I just remember being in class going like, what?
Parables are more of my thing.
Parables or rhyming I can do. But as soon as you're like, just say 3 things, like you need 2 commas or 3 commas and you just write stuff and it needs to be coherent. It's like, what?
Oh, my eye.
This girl's like, what is happening?
Wow, Noelle came up with another one.
Great job.
Come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it.
Why don't you try it, Paimon?
Do you really think Paimon has what it takes?
We'll
I have
find
no
out.
idea.
So far, people are just kind of saying words. So just say words and you're good.
Match each word 1 by 1 and you'll be fine.
Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm.
Great job.
What? Really?
Yes.
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes. And it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
I'm looking up a real life couplet. I need to see the freak real couplets look like.
Usually
Maybe
happy.
Paimon has a knack for this after all.
That was a bad joke.
Listen, I'm coping right now. I don't do poetry.
Okay, couplet example. Here we go. A couplet is 2 lines of poetry that usually rhyme. Well, that's not happening. Here's a famous couplet. Good night, good night. What is that example? The example is good night, good night.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble.
Oh yeah, no, I know that one.
I've heard that one before, but good night, good night
Good night, good night. How the
is
fuck?
another example.
The second example.
Don't get.
I don't get, dude, poetry is kind of beyond me. I get some of it and everything. Like, if someone writes something really profound, totally down for it. I love that. But, like, as soon as someone's like, man, whatever Paimon just said, I just go, yeah. Yeah.
I'm not built for poetry.
I'm not, these people are built different.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
Just gonna back up now. Scurry away.
In high spirits, the laughter and couplets continue late into the 9. The host declares the day's events over, and the crowd reluctantly disappears or disperses, one of the two.
Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
Yeah, no.
No.
I only heard one.
I really enjoyed myself too. Oh, I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
You were amazing today, Noelle. You did so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon never could have thought of that.
Hey, why are you so depressed and espressoed?
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're getting tired.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
Although, I do have a question I'd like to ask. Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
Have we?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I may have read it before. Should I click that?
I personally have not read it, so you click whatever you want.
I haven't actually read it.
Easy.
I don't know what we
My
click.
dad told me this story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
Oh, yes. The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land.
Is this romance?
The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand human love and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so, I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Ah, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man, but he never stopped believing that the fairy was real and not just a dream.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think of the spring fairy in the story?
Oh man, why on earth are you asking? Could be for any reason.
I'm sure she made her decision with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't hope to understand why she left. It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
Yep. It's almost like if you leave without saying anything, it almost seems bad.
Yeah.
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again if she ever had another chance?
Probably,
Yes.
yeah.
Now? But isn't he an old man by the end of
Shut
the
up,
story?
Paimon. Yes, she should.
Isn't it a bit
Shut up,
late?
Mika!
What if it just led to more regrets?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mika, wow, nice. Good job.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm being too pessimistic.
Yes.
Yeah, for someone that went on an adventure of a lifetime and probably nearly died a bunch.
Yeah, be a little more optimistic, my dude.
If Paimon was that boy... Actually, Paimon would definitely want to see the Spring Fairy again, no matter
Yep.
how old Paimon got.
Mhm.
After all, she's the love of his life, right?
Yep.
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here. Are you coming up with more couplets? Need my help?
No, don't ruin this, Paimon.
Venti.
Venti.
Stick to hosting, Tone Deaf Bard. If you get involved, you'll only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us.
Yep.
I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities.
You're a
Paimon.
bard,
You're a bard. You drink.
and you say stuff. And sometimes in musical form.
But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme is freestyle poetry.
Freestyle, what the freak?
Do we have to share our own poems with everyone?
That's right. If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to register for Venti's Poetry Cram class.
I'll sign up.
Oh, no.
Oh, me too.
Oh.
Venti, you are very underprepared for this.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this freestyle poetry exactly? Aren't there any requirements at all?
It's as free as the winds that blow. And there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, form, content, or anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to put it into poetry. Give it a try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts.
Whoa, that's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide which way to go. Our travels, or maybe all the food that the travelers cooked for Paimon. Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see what you write.
Oh, yes. I'll be there.
Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems and bid you all good night. See you tomorrow.
Is Venti allergic to Diona?
He is allergic to cats. Man.
Oh man, that would be really unfortunate.
That would really suck if someone ever fell in love with a cat girl, but they were allergic to them.
Oh my goodness. Or the opposite, a girl fall in love with a cat boy. It's just like, well, flip, dude.
That's rough. And kind of funny, but horrible.
Daniel!
What? They'd make it work.
They'd make it work somehow. I'd be like, well, time to just stop caring about my allergies.
Time to suck it up.
I mean, that's what God blessed me with when Cinder came into our life. I used to be horribly allergic to cats and everything, and we never could have a cat. And then Cinder popped into our lives, and God was just like, boop. Just like, you don't need that anymore. You got a cat to take care of now. She needs you.
Suck it up.
I don't think God was like, suck it up. I think it's like, you.
No, I was saying that.
Oh, okay. You. Just suck it up, man. Traveler, good time. Oh, this is
blah blah blah. Play
this is a game. I'm calling game.
Inspiration eruption.
Perfectly captures the entire process of how we poets create poetry.
Drinking and more drinking.
What?
Hilarious.
Wine?
Though using wine to let one's creative juices flow is certainly a good idea. However, the wine alone is not enough to truly inspire extraordinary poetry. Before we write a poem, we must start seeking out inspiration. Some like to travel, some prefer solitude, while others really enjoy using wine to stimulate the creativity. This is the most challenging part. We cannot simply pinpoint where the inspiration lies. Some of the time, we feel like we haven't found our muse and become anxious and depressed and... But the truth is, inspiration has already visited us and have left its marks inside of our heads without us ever knowing. Blah, 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 blah. Poetry, drinking, booze, inspiration, go inspire yourself. Beat up people in the mythic domain. Do the stuff. Get the things. The crystal will not stack again. Only spawn once. Well, that's that being unlocked, but what about... Oh.
What?
There's just these 3 things. I thought there were more parts to this. Nope.
Nope. Not at all.
It was just...
Get with the program, Daniel.
Well, alrighty then.
Time for part number 3.
Got a quest.
Will the protagonist something... What just happened with the weather?
Huh? Him.
What?
Yeah,
it started raining, but then it turned to day, and then it turned to night.
Yeah, him. He made it rain.
He made it rain. He does that?
Yeah, he does that.
Seriously?
Yeah. During his little thingy. Not this one, the other one.
Right. But it started raining, like the weather started to change, genuinely.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, don't you know he's the archon?
What are you talking about?
He's the real one.
Speaking of which, while you're doing this, I'm going to see if Genshin has said anything about rescheduling their live stream. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I don't know anything specifically special about this, so I'll just do what I've always done.
Nothing. There's nothing going on.
Great.
I don't know when the 4.2 live stream will be rescheduled to.
Probably tomorrow?
I'm assuming tomorrow, right?
Especially since it's kind of all on a timer ticking away.
On the bright side, that, considering just how sleep deprived we both are, I'm going to fall asleep pretty easily tonight. So I can get up early tomorrow for the live stream. We were up very late last night.
And we were, and then we woke up very early this morning.
Because we're like, gotta get ready for that live stream. We got all prepped, all set, we were good.
Woke up really early, got everything ready, setty, and prepped.
And the live stream sadly did not happen. But I will say for a very solid reason, because someone actually passed away, which is super freaking sad.
Which is sad.
It's like, dang, dude. So it's actually very interesting to see a country just completely kind of pause everything to honor someone who's died. Because I was saying this to Daniel earlier, I'm like, here in America, I feel like people would just post something on social media and stuff, and they'd be like, okay, go on with the show. It's like, I did my touchy-feely Twitter post.
I did my sad post of the day.
It's like, time to not care anymore. It's like, it's just, that's how it comes off. I'm not saying that's actually how it is with people, but it can feel like that sometimes here. It definitely feels like that.
Well, because for a lot of people, it's just not their business.
Yeah.
So a lot of people just usually don't care.
It's sad, man. I don't know. I just... God made me super... you're just killing... Wait. You have 0 stacks, but you have 2 out of 3 inspiration stuff. Now you have 6. What? I didn't read anything about this minigame.
All I know is I'm here to kill stuff, I think?
All I know is I've been put in here to kill things.
That's all I know.
There's a shroom!
Is your shroomy?
It's a shroom. There's like a button in the middle. What does that do?
Thing that's building up and is gonna do a big AoE.
Oh, don't die.
Did it.
Snap. You did it.
I do good.
I think you scored maximum points.
Maybe? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was 2,000 for max, and you went way over that. Yep.
Cool.
Oh, that's easy. You got that in the bag.
I understand how that works.
Do you?
Nope. Anyway.
Time for part 3. Officially. This time. Because last time Daniel trolled me and decided, even though I said it, he didn't do it.
Well, you were jacking up on the stuff, and I was already in there, so I decided to just do it anyway. And pots of the pizza.
That was a refreshing sleep. Let's go to the venue. Paimon's really looking forward to hearing everyone's poems.
Oh, yes. I am ripe with anticipation.
Oh yeah, 100%. 150%.
Well, I was going to claim this weapon as soon as I found out Freminet needed anything out of it, but... wait a little
How
longer.
many days do you got on the battle pass?
I have like...
Oh, you've
9
got plenty of
days.
time.
As long as they don't delay it by that long.
No, just because the live stream got pushed back. I'm assuming the patch itself will still drop normally. It's literally just them pushing the live stream back by a day.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll just claim another weapon for Neuvillette.
Yeah, no, the catalyst is so freaking powerful, genuinely.
Or at least its effect is.
Yeah. For both Neuvillette or any healer, it's just so nice.
Huh? Looks like we're a few people short today.
My leg cramped up and then my throat cramped.
What?
That was a bad combo.
The freak?
Morning, friends. Singcho said he wants to take some time and focus on writing poems, so he'll join us later.
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait up for her.
Got you.
Okay, well, never mind. What about Kelly Roy, though? She said she'd be here. I got here really early, but I haven't seen her yet.
Probably can't come out, but at night.
Are you talking about the girl with the blue hair? I saw her on the bridge near Deepwater Marsh during my morning training.
Well, never mind.
Never mind.
She looked a little upset, so I didn't want to disturb her.
Upset? Oh no, what should we do? Was it something we said last night? Oh,
I agree. If she's run into some kind of trouble, I'd like to help her.
Yeah, me too.
So what's your excuse?
I was tapping the controller. I was just idly just doing this on the controller and I freaking hit it. I could have hit like square and it wouldn't have done anything, but I just had to hit X.
You're all going? Then I'm coming too.
Shall we start with the bridge? We're all here a little early, so there should be time.
Good idea. We'll be back in a jiffy.
I need to like mentally throw myself at a brick wall or something.
To wake up?
To wake up, I'm so tired.
I'm very tired.
I want to stay awake though, because in case the live stream gets rescheduled, I want to catch it. But at the same time, I also want to go to sleep early tonight, like super early, to get up easier. I need to just mentally, Pig, come over here and mentally punch me. The event we would be doing at this time would be the poetry freaking event. Daniel, what are you doing?
I'm trying to wake myself up, but it's not enough.
You just, what the frick was that?
There's something interesting and exciting happening.
I will say, y'all.
Never mind.
This sounds like I'm complimenting myself, which makes me feel weird, but y'all are blessed. Whenever we get slap happy, insanity ensues. And we are very slap happy right now.
It's poetry.
Oh, so this is the place? We ran into her here yesterday, too.
Is this a bad time to bring up the fact that I definitely fell asleep a few times in class when we did poetry?
I feel like I always fell asleep.
I had a great teacher that covered for me, but wow, I definitely did.
I had a very understanding teacher that realized I was sleep deprived.
Yeah, right?
She looked like something was weighing on her mind then as well.
It's also not far from where we were dropping those leaves.
Huh. Leaves?
Oh, right. We were so busy matching couplets we forgot to mention.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm good.
What are you doing?
Ah, no, I'm not. Crap. Muscles upset.
You gotta stretch them legs.
Interesting.
Blood has flown.
I I wonder.
You can just start autoplay if you
Could
want.
Miss Callie Roy have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
Most likely.
What makes you say that?
Oh, sorry. Nothing. Well, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, I guess. It's just that poem on the leaf kinda gave me the same feeling as when I saw her yesterday. So much sadness.
That makes sense.
Now that you mention it, this is upstream from where we found the poem.
Yes, it is.
Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf!
It's the water. The water's writing it.
Of course.
Oh, you're right! And this one has writing on it too!
How the freak does water write?
That leaf!
Someone explain this to me.
Huh?
How does it hold a pencil?
Never heard of watercoloring?
Or water painting? How dare you? You are not excused from this.
Oh, why does it have to float so quickly?
I don't know. Why'd you stop me? Oh, come on!
What? Dang, that little... I almost said flower. That leaf is quick.
More like it has cutscene immunity. Don't you dare do this to me.
Must hit the Mona.
No!
Can't you just fly over and grab it?
Yeah, can't you? I'll chuck you.
But Paimon can't swim. What if Paimon accidentally falls into the water?
And float out. I don't know.
Float.
Oh my. They did start smacking me.
Float out. Isn't it more like float up? Daniel doesn't do any response. Just nothing. Just nothing.
You're
at all.
tall.
It stopped.
God. Everyone slam on top of it. It went farther!
No. It's there.
Working up.
We finally caught it.
We did. We did
Are the
indeed.
words still legible? Or have they been washed out?
I don't know.
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says.
Boom, 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 boom. The desire remains, but the time is past. The boy by the spring grows frail too fast. But when dreams flow to fruition, where streams join the sea, we'll journey on in endless reverie. That was nice.
This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves. Spring. Young boy.
Yeah, the spring fairy.
It's looking a lot like Callie Roy was the one who wrote this. She seems to care a lot
dare
about
you.
that story, huh? Actually, when
Huh?
Paimon
You
first
may be
saw
wrong.
her, Paimon was wondering, do you think, is it possible that she's,
Just focus on finding her first.
Based on the current and accounting for wind strength, everyone, please follow me.
But also, yes, she is a hydro thingy. I forget their name.
What were they called? It's been two
A
patches?
fairy. She's a water fairy.
Water fairy thing. Water. Yes, spring fairy.
And let me guess. Stories based on you.
This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
I hope she's.
Oh, darn it.
I hope she's able. I hope she's able to talk to the dude. I hope he's not like dead or something.
Oh my goodness, you diving underground made you dodge. Whatever, you're dead anyway. Thanks for the whopper nectar.
Whopper nectar.
Nerd.
The whooper flower. Whopper flowers.
Whopper.
No. No. Not that. Anything but that. What the heck? This is the first time I've ever seen him do this.
I mean,
What?
I might as well just go down here and...
Die. There we go. Are you kidding me? We have to climb back up?
Well, I mean, it expected me to shoot him, but... I'm not in the mood to deal with your silly
Property belongs to
williness.
whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
I'm glad it's legally mine.
You gotta...
She's surrounded by hilly churros. Let's go save her.
What the freak?
I will in just a moment. I need to mark this. That's close enough.
It's not close at all.
Hola.
I see everything.
¿Qué pasa?
Let me scribe.
¿Qué pasa? You're super dead up, brain.
Dead up that deal.
Oh no, tougher guys.
That's not Spanish. That's not how Spanish works.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Get backhanded.
Get backstabbed.
Wait.
Rowie, are you okay?
Wait a minute.
Oh no, she's in her true form.
What's that?
Paimon, this is not the first time we've seen this.
It's a huge water droplet.
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
You saw one of them, and you thought it was an...
Huh.
Hey.
Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that?
Oh boy.
You're in your true form.
Oh no, my body, is it?
She turns into a puddle. I'm gonna
It's
laugh.
not exactly a twist when we've seen this a few times now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a twist.
That voice is definitely Callie Roy's.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment.
Give me a sec. Gotta
Gotta
shape.
do the magical girl
Did I use
transformation.
up too much energy?
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Callie Rowe, are you some kind of adeptus?
No.
These things also exist here
Apparently.
in Leeway.
Didn't know that.
And they're hanging around.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Well, I said before.
Oh.
They're right above the water boss. I forget its name.
Seriously?
The one that sucks and summons water animals.
Ah, that one, yes.
That one. They hang around looking in the arena now.
Oh, ever since they added the model and everything?
Ever since they added the enemy, yeah, they've added them to that area.
That's fun.
No, I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long.
I mean,
Actually,
An Oceanid, that's what you
an
are.
Oceanid who flowed here from Fontaine
Oceanid.
long ago.
An Oceanid.
I think she just said Oceanid.
Oh, what?
I don't know.
What's an Oceanid?
Oh my.
I'm gonna continue calling them Oceanid. Because
They're Oceanids?
it's definitely just ocean, but not.
I thought we heard another character say Oceanid.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I
we're-
guess it is
like ocean's just spelled ocean though, so I don't know, man.
Ah, the Grandmaster has mentioned them before. The Oceanids were the familiars
The
of the former
Oceanids,
Hydro
okay.
Archon. They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
I need to go to that boss arena to see them.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here.
I don't know.
I have a vague impression of my ancestral home, but I can't recall clearly anything I saw on my journey.
You know, I want to point out though that Callie Rowe here didn't lie to us technically. She just was herself. Just because she can change forms that's not a lie. At least I don't think it's a lie. And she's like, I'm
All
sorry, I
know
lied
is
to you.
that by the time
You're
I
fine.
arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power and couldn't even sustain a physical form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power. Springvale is a serene and beautiful place. The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell there.
So this is why Diona is a part of this.
So you're the spring fairy of Springvale?
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with me.
Imagine if the boy was drafted.
That would be an awkward conversation.
Really? You're not messing with me, are ya?
She knew baby.
I always thought that was just a local legend.
In the world of dragons, ghosts, and monsters, what's a spring fairy to the mix?
Yeah, what? Why not? Just add it in there.
Your favorite little pillow, the fish one? Its name is Bubbles, is it not?
Aw, that's cute.
Yep!
Oh, this is wholesome. It's like an auntie.
All those childhood memories. So they weren't just a dream.
Oh, so she plays with the kids, and then when the kids grow up, they like, oh, it must have just been a dream.
So, if this is true, then things written on the leaves.
The moonlight flows like silken honey. The boy by the spring grows old and frail.
I see. So you were the ones who found my leaf.
Yup.
Well, you are correct. The spring fairy and heart of Clear Springs is me.
Yeah, probably should go say hi to that kid before he's dead.
No wonder you were asking us so many questions about it. So, the boy from the story
is Finch.
Finch?
Finch.
Finch. I feel like I know that.
I'm gonna assume that's an old cat man. Or man, there.
I always loved listening to people's dreams, and still do to this day. Whether they're beautiful, sad, or filled with emotions I couldn't understand at the time. One night, a little boy came to the spring. The tears that fell from his face were more fragile than a moonbeam, and purer than the morning dew.
Oh, what the heck?
I like humans, and wanted to understand them better. I also wanted to make sense of the feelings contained in his tears that were, then, a mystery to me.
So you became friends.
Yes, we often met under the stars, sharing our stories with one another. Sometimes, we'd stay up all night and see who would hear the first bird chirping from the boughs, or the first cicada of summer.
Wow.
Aw, that sounds lovely.
But one day, just like the book says, I saw an emotion in Finch's eyes that I couldn't reciprocate.
That sucks. So you were like childhood friends. They grew up basically together because she was a water droplet, learned how to be human through hanging out with the kid, and the boy just grew up normally. Oh, wow.
I felt out of my depth in uncharted waters. But I knew all too well that we Lockfolk face a very different fate from that of humans. Whatever was happening, I didn't want it to lead to Finch writing a chapter of his life that he would later come to regret.
Bro, Lockfolk. I like that.
So now you just left him with a whole life of longing and regret.
I didn't want this one chapter. I wanted the whole book to be regret.
Ah.
Nice.
Good.
So, I fled and never appeared before him again.
Well, that sucks.
I'm sure that'll do good to someone who's in love's heart.
Note to self, if someone's crushing hard on you, you have to either if you are reciprocating the feelings.
You don't
let them
have
know.
to reciprocate.
You don't have to, but if you are, let them know. And if you don't, let them know. Because either way, end the chapter. Just end, it's gotta end somehow.
Oh, Callie Roy.
It's actually way too common where people just don't know how to respond to someone's confession and they just kind of run and that person just... Both people usually actually get affected by it, most of the time.
Usually.
My strength returns very slowly, and even after decades, I can only sustain a physical form for a very short time.
Oh?
I once hoped that Finch would be able to move on and meet me when the stars in the night sky have all gone out.
The flip does that mean?
Means in the next one. Means death.
But still.
But after seeing so many people's stories and hearing about all their dreams, I have gradually come to understand Finch's heart. This feeling of wanting to respond to his feelings is surging relentlessly in my chest, and I can no longer restrain it. But I'm also scared. Scared that if I go and see him now, I'll bring nothing but disappointment and even more pain when it comes time to part.
This is a tough choice because it has been like, I'm assuming 60 to 70 years.
Probably.
Jeez.
A little late for that, but at least it'd make him happy.
Yeah, I would hope.
It really is a difficult choice.
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. When I was struggling to learn how to draw maps, he was always encouraging me, telling me not to give up, always keep trying, and get out there and have some adventures. He often tells me stories about his past, but I've never once seen a look of regret or sadness in his face. And even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, he still stands there by the spring every day, as if he's waiting for something. I believe that he's serious about his feelings for you, Miss Callie-Roy.
Oh!
He's never stopped hoping that he'll see you again one day. So if you want to see him too, then what are you waiting for?
Wow.
That was great. Didn't know you had it in you.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit too excited and I just thought, well, it just sort of came out.
Oh.
I understand. That settles it. I've decided.
That's nice.
I will go back and see Finch.
Oh.
You will? Amazing! That's great!
But I'd like to ask all of you for some help.
Sure. Just say the word. We'll help you any way we can.
Would you come to Springvale with me and help to bring Finch to my side?
I mean, I think he'll just be there.
I cannot maintain this form for much longer, and I'm worried others will see me how I was just before.
Oh.
Leave it to me. I'm really close with Grandpa Finch.
Aw.
Also, please keep Finch's in my secret. I wouldn't want Springvale's tranquil waters to become agitated on account of all this.
Don't worry.
Your secret is safe with me.
I won't tell anyone. That's a promise.
Great. I can't thank you all enough.
That's nice. Ah?
You okay?
What's wrong? Are you gonna turn back into a water droplet?
No, I'm sorry. It's just that my mind's racing. As much as I want to talk to him again, I'm still worried that I won't have the words when the time comes.
I have an idea. Write him a poem. Do it.
A poem?
Yes, it's the whole shtick of this event. All the things you hear deep inside of your heart. Everything you never had the chance to say.
Let it come rushing out all at once, like a pouring rain, a flowing river.
Okay, good idea.
Or a
I'll
rushing
write
waterfall.
him a poem.
Do it.
And it will be called Heart of Clear Springs.
Oh,
That's nice.
that's really sweet. Dang. Okay, let's do this.
All right. La 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 la. Wait, no.
No.
Huh.
What happened?
Oh, the flowers.
Oh.
Well, I guess they look pretty there, whatever.
Uh-oh. She's transforming.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
She's totally gonna transform mid-conversation.
Mm-hmm, and he won't care.
Okay, don't panic. Wait here, Callie-Roy. I'll go fetch Grandpa Finch.
I almost thought she said Grandpa Fish, and I was like, what?
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore. He's not as steady on his feet. I can still hold on a bit longer.
Not really, but,
Okay,
you know.
stay strong. You can do it.
You got this.
Oh, we're going to.
Yeah. We're the main character, Daniel.
How are you holding up? Would you like some support, Miss Callie-Roy?
You can also lean on Paimon if you need.
Thank you, all of you.
I think she would just fall down if she tried that with you, Paimon.
Yeah, can Paimon actually support someone?
How are you holding up?
Ow.
Never mind, he doesn't have anything to say.
Yeah, wait, how does it work if you lean on Paimon? How does this all transpire?
Maybe you float.
You float?
Maybe you just swamp down to the ground.
With Paimon included, it's like, well, sorry, dude. Didn't mean to crush you there.
Oh, sorry about that, Paimon.
Just like Ito comes, tries to lean on her. Whoop! They're both down they go.
Lore accurate.
Lore accurate, there you go. Okay, old man Finch, where are you?
Hey, the guy that's always. Whoop. At least I think. Yo!
Is that Diona? you're back early today.
Oh, this is gonna make me cry, isn't it?
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
Oh? Well, where are we going?
Over there, to the waterfall.
Did you catch a nice little fishy?
Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised your father that I'd go to the...
Grandpa Finch!
All right, all right. No need to get worked up. I'm right behind you.
I mean, draft is right there if you want to say, hey, I'm going this way.
More like it. Now come on, I'll help you.
Draft's daughter is just like him when she's on a mission.
Also, I think he knows better than getting in her way when she's angry.
Yep.
Over here, over here. It's okay, Grandpa Finch. Take your time.
Hurry, but, at your pace.
What's all this? What are all these people doing here? Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately?
Oh, I love how
And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
I love how he's just one of the old men in a small town who's just like, I know everyone and I know your parents. And it's like, yep.
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yoon. We all met at the poetry gala, and, well, there's someone we'd like to introduce you to.
Finch.
That voice. Kelly Rowe.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I ever forget? Although your appearance is different than I recall, back then you looked like you'd stepped right out of a fairy tale. But I'm one to talk. Of course a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms. But in your eyes, I'm probably the one who's changed beyond all recognition.
Oh, even after all these years, you still know just what to say to make me laugh.
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when I've wondered whether it really was all a dream.
I was gonna say, how the freak did she not fall for him? I mean, I get that she doesn't understand the human emotions and love and everything, but it sounded like she was in love.
Just didn't know what it was.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long. It's been but the blink of an eye, really.
It's been like 60.
Wow, what a gentleman.
Finch, would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now? Well, of course. I'd be delighted to listen. I'll hang on every word that leaves your lips.
In that case, let me read you a story about the Spring Fairy.
Cutscene? Ooh! Oh, gorgeous, actually. Dang.
Whoa, hey.
Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose.
Dude.
I searched for a garden
Oh,
to
hey,
call
Inazuma.
home,
Wait, maybe?
and the moonlight ebbed as
think?
the water flowed.
I don't know. That's Leeway.
A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But
It's also sweet that he fell for her when she looked like
each
that.
stumbling step
Yeah.
I took. And clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum.
Dang.
Now I give my dream to you. May
Aw.
it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now, I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Dang, that was gorgeous. Oh, now she looks like this again. Oh.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met.
Dang.
That's sweet.
All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, it explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, is that actually your heart?
I do not know.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again.
Well, he fell for you looking like how you are now, so I don't think that really bothers him.
Yeah.
But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected, no matter the distance between us. I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
Can she just like show up as a Hydro thing? Notion in? I mean, sounds like he's fine with that.
The true heart of Clear Springs.
It's so romantic.
Shh. Oh, in the moment.
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life.
Oh.
I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh?
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
I'm only joking. It seems that you still have much to learn.
Is that right?
Grandpa Finch and Kelly Rowie look so happy. Oh, what a perfect moment.
Nice.
Never a moment to miss a cat pun.
Diona, thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world. That's why I gave you your gift,
so that a part of me could always be with you.
Huh?
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit?
Ah, Diona lore.
Whoa! I was not expecting that.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
Probably.
Possibly. So don't complain about it.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
My physical form is about to disappear.
Dang, you can only hold this up for a while, too.
Finch,
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you or deciding to talk to you that night. Not once. All these long years. Not for a single moment.
It probably goes without saying, but neither have I.
Although it was different from in the stories. That fateful night, I never gave you that kiss. This gift that represents my promise and my love. I give it to you now.
I was actually gonna say, Diona, close your eyes. They Paimon, what?
Diona, close your eyes. Not too late. It's only polite to close your eyes.
It's okay, everyone.
Actually, yeah, I'd be like, I got something to do. Look at the time.
Man. Pretty shooting star.
Look at that weather, I tell you.
She's gone now.
What? But Paimon didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Grandpa Finch?
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far. Just like she said, she'll always be one with the spring. By our side and in our dreams.
Good. Jeez. Well, that was pretty. Oh,
Let's talk to him.
don't mind me, Grandpa.
Everyone hold hands.
Okay, thanks. I'm kidding.
Oh, child. Let me stay here a little longer.
Well, time to go find a corner and cry.
Hey,
Or laugh.
Or laugh.
Oh, back to Stonegate.
Oh, no, no, no. Okay, let's rock this.
Time for some freestyle poetry.
Hey, you're all back! And it looks like you're in much better spirits than before.
Oh, yeah.
Hu Tao's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry anthology.
A what?
She said she can't wait for everyone's final words because I'm itching to pull the trigger. By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submissions to help her close the deal.
Uh-huh.
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
You know,
Doing stuff.
stuff that you missed out on by doing your own thing.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
Heard a very pretty one.
How death barred? Does this mean that right from the start you...
We promised.
Oh, right from the start, you said you would treat us to a nice meal.
Huh? Did I?
I think it was worth a meal.
Very well. Since the traveler agrees, then it looks like I can't escape this time.
No, you cannot.
Free food, baby.
Diona! Dear Diona, could I trouble you to fix us a couple of your delicious beverages?
You wish. All right. Well, normally I'd never agree, but since I happen to be in a good mood today...
I love the fact that the Oceanid, however you say that, gave her the gift to just make every drink amazing.
I didn't know they could do that.
I didn't either. But now it scares me knowing that they can, because
that means she never actually can make a terrible drink.
No, like literally, she could put in rocks and dirt, and it'd be like, oh my gosh, the soily texture adds so much to this drink.
The earthy feel.
The rocks as they grind against my teeth. It's amazing. It's like, what?
So, just what have you guys been up to all this time? Why does it feel like there are some unspoken words hanging in the air here that everyone is privy to but myself?
Because there is. But
because that's what happens when you miss out.
And we can't talk about it, sadly.
Really? It must be the breeze. You're reading way too much into it.
It must have been the wind.
That's right. We're just, taking a walk. Inspiration walk, since it worked so well last time.
Mika, you're bad at lying.
So even Mika's in on it? Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely want to check out. I'm willing to bet that even your pure yang spirit won't be able to scare off these demons.
That's mean.
I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks. Not this time. And I'm starting to think that maybe this pure yang spirit isn't such a bad thing after all.
I love his Chung Yoon's smug expression when he was looking the other way. Oh, that was amazing.
Also, yes, it's not a bad thing that you immediately eradicate demons. Shocker.
I mean, it sucks since people don't believe you're doing your job, but in reality, that's pretty cool.
Just makes you the best at your job.
Yep.
You show up and they're like, oh, and boom, it's done.
Boom.
Huh? What the? What's gotten into you?
One last thing.
Okay, that confirms it. I call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down here.
Yep. And you'll never know. What?
Oh, wait. Is that...
Wait, what?
Is that the...
Huh? Wait!
I mean, we had that cutscene.
I can't... But the closing! What?
Well, we had the big cutscene. That was it, I guess.
I guess that was it. What? I do know that there are characters scattered around. I have to pull up Discord because Jerazy sent us pics to find everybody.
That's the end of the quest.
Are you serious? What the frick? The flipping Flugelheimers?
But we have a nice portrait of that sweet moment. So that's nice. While you're looking that up, I can... No, wait. Teleporting may despawn them.
Yeah, hold up. I got you. I mean, we could probably teleport, but let's do this just in case. Crap, where was that? I think it was back up here. Is there a way to search? There it is. Okay, here we go.
That was such a beautiful cutscene. Sorry, I'm still thinking about that.
Oh, yeah, that was a very
the art, the music, how it was all animated. Oh, goodness. And a really sweet story.
Mm-hmm. Very sweet. Okay, so Diona is here. I think that's the spring.
Okay, so then it is safe to teleport. So she's at the spring.
Oh, actually no. Diona is the character Jure is playing, but I'm assuming we can listen to the yeah.
Okay, so she's just here.
She synced up to the music perfectly. Did we time that perfectly?
I guess so. Cool.
Holy crap! Thank you, Jesus. That was so cool. Was that cinematic? Does that always happen or what? Huh?
I don't know. Well, that's sweet that we can. That she's just still here. She's not dead, so not as depressing.
I'm still. Yeah, no, she's very much alive, and as long as you can come and chat with her and she can like teleport herself into his dreams, I say it's fine.
Anyone else, or is that it?
No, there's three others.
I see everything.
Okay, Finch is back in town where we found him originally.
The other portal. Don't mind me, I'm just running around collecting some of these mushrooms.
Everyone hold hands.
And praise God for the fact Nikita exists. I won't collect that one. Just gonna stare. Okay, this. No, I won't. Apparently, it's fine.
Denied.
I'm just gonna
shut down.
I'm just gonna cry.
Okay.
During the day.
During the day, yeah. Rest.
Rest? You mean sit here?
Yep.
For 4 hours? More than that.
Imagine.
Okay, Grandpa Finch, what you got?
What you got for us? Spring Fairy, oh Spring Fairy. Oh, sorry, traveler, what's up? Oh, okay, it's just an interact kind of thing. Enjoy your conversations. What do you and the Spring Fairy talk about? Oh, anything and everything. When I was younger, we used to talk... Excuse me, my voice just decided to glitch out on me. When I was younger, we used to talk a lot here. About the weather and the water, about the fish in the spring, and about which townsfolk were arguing again. We'd talk about which kids had fallen into the water. She'd secretly help them out, and always made sure they found a few pretty stones to make them feel better too. She's very kind, you see. Of course, the townspeople don't believe in her. They think she's a fairy tale. Maybe that's for the best.
Truly, it probably is. Okay, who else?
Hu Tao is in Liyue somewhere. I don't know exactly where. I think that's the alchemy bench. So by the alchemy bench.
Oh, so
that one, yeah.
The best alchemy bench in the game, also known as the one right there.
Yep.
So she would be. She's where in the picture?
There, by the over there. I don't see her though. Wait, yeah, there she is.
Where?
Right there.
Oh.
So it's the one character that looks
Now
playable.
then, didn't you say you wanted to publish a book?
Oh, you.
Yes, I do.
So, where's the book?
It's in the works. Just waiting on the poems.
And where are the poems?
They're on the way.
Look, I'm sorry, Director Who, but how do you expect me to talk business with you when you don't even have the poems yet?
Why did you set up a meeting before you had the book ready?
Guess she thought everything would work out.
I just figured while we're waiting, we could discuss terms in advance.
That's not how it works!
Well, I need to see the content to decide if I even want to sell it, let alone how much to sell it for.
Oh, come on. I showed you a sample already, and it was some of my finest work. Besides, you only need a few highlights to sell an anthology.
You think your poem 15 Tenderloin Steaks will carry the whole book, do you?
That and square meals in the basement. My consultant, the erudite Mr. Zhongli, described it as a meticulous masterpiece. Oh, quote that on the cover. It'll practically sell itself.
You know, she's not wrong on that quote thing. That seems to be...
We're a small business. If we invest money in printing and nobody buys it, it's my bottom line that's affected.
Yeah. Hello, little baby.
Oh no, Cat's in prowl mode.
Don't you worry. I guarantee you, when this anthology comes out, it will take the world by storm. Gods and ghosts alike will weep.
That would be amazing.
As a matter of fact, I heard a ghost crying on the way here. If you don't believe me, I can bring it over.
What?
Isn't your whole thing keeping ghosts secret?
There'll be no need for that.
Hi, senior baby. Don't eat the waffles. Don't try to climb it either.
She's like, dang it, he got me. I didn't care about eating it, but I sure wanted to climb that. Okay, the final one. I actually don't know what this final one is. It is a picture of a table. Yeah, let's... Wait. Oh, yeah, you're smart. Looking for that. It's gotta be Liyue.
So, right here. No.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, that's
right
it.
there.
Yeah, no, go there. Yeah, it's right by the teleporter. What the freak? What is this? What is this?
If you're not sure what to
Oh,
do
wait,
next,
it's this place.
how about I
This
take you on a walk?
What do you mean it's this place?
Yeah, it's this place. It looks a little better than it was last time, but this was like a little mini side quest.
Oh yeah, this is the Xiao guy.
You can make
so
this place look spiffy.
So Xiao did something. Okay. Hello there. Are you here to offer incense today? No. Okay, it's the shiny thing on the table.
It's the shiny. Hold on.
See you later, dude. Sorry. Love you. Thanks.
Freaking. I don't have any. Sorry.
View.
I need to collect more information.
There. 1,000 years. Is it? That's not viscous. The vicissitudes. One's form never aging. Grace never forgotten. The fire yet burning. Mountains climb high and waters run deep. Strange fate, indeed, to once more meet. Nice.
That's nice.
Very, very sick. So Xiao's doing poetry now. Nice.
That's nice.
I love what they've done with Xiao throughout the years. He's had so much character development.
Sadly, only in events, but you know.
Yeah, it is sad though that most of it wasn't in events, and so now like any new players that play it nowadays would have to watch it on YouTube. If not,
And then he goes from his story quest of super edgy boy to suddenly a little more wholesome.
yeah, that is kind of a drastic change. If you play only this like the story, then the story quest, and then you get into nowadays, it's like
Then you
wait,
get into the events and it's like, oh, why are you so nice all of a sudden?
it's like whoa, you've changed a lot. Not really. He's changed over 3 years, but I'd actually argue that Xiao has some of the best character development in the game, admittedly. Which probably
He's still a little edgy,
but you can't lose that edge. That's like his whole shtick and everything. Why are you looking at me like that?
because I said little.
Okay, yes, you're correct. He's a little edgy. He's mainly wholesome nowadays. He's like 90% wholesome, 10% edge. Just a little sharp.
I was talking about his height.
How dare you? How dare you? Okay, and I guess with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the event quest. I think that is all the optional stuff. At least that is the optional stuff that I am aware of.
Not counting all the extra minigame stuff that I'm now going to plow through.
Yeah, we need to go dive into some of that.
But I think the only unique one was the
dart throwing one.
Was the dart throwing one? I think that was the only unique
pretty
one.
easy overall, and we showed it off for one of the games. So, yeah, overall, this was a really solid event. Very solid story. Loved it actually.
Poetry, right above my head.
I got the first part's poetry. The first part I understood. The second part, that couplet stuff, I did not get. And it doesn't help that I looked up real examples and I still didn't get it. Like, good night, good night. What?
Maybe my brain don't understand poetry.
I'm pretty sure that's just someone saying good night.
You have to see the world
It's
for yourself
poetry,
to
apparently.
appreciate
What?
I don't know.
Okay, well, here's poetry. Good boy, good boy.
No, that doesn't work.
That doesn't work?
No.
No, yeah. See? I'm talking to
Actually,
a dog.
I don't even know if it works. But anyway, look.
We love you guys, and Lord willingly,
see you in the next one.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.